Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, scramblers, panhandlers, gangsters, wanksters, sucker for love shills, and my favorite, the simps. Welcome to another banging episode of the Dark Council. And as one of the 1/6 of the Dark Council, let me give you the introduction to the Dark Council that's proper. You want to hear it? So let's do it! Y'all know what this is? Abu Nas in the building. We're here for the children's. Dark Council is for everybody, but we're the straight villains. Haha! Yes, it's Tuesday night. You all know the Dark Council is here with another show. Give you what you need for the fix. So find yourself a seat and listen to this. We break it all down to the lowest compound. We love it when we see your little shills hang around. Are you mad, little boy? Ha ha, stay mad. Scream on you like your dad, cause your movie's bad. It makes you so sad when you hear the truth. That's why the fandom menace is raising the roof. Don't blame me, cause I roll with the best. You gotta stand strong to get my respect. Mandalorian second season on the way. Oh my god, today's a great day. We ain't out the woods yet, so stay a while, cause in the end we still want you to smile. Never fear, but still beware. You step by the line, your ass will disappear. The Dark Council is back in the house. They're here to rep the fandom menace, no doubt. The ladies in the chat, they wanna take us out. Our dudes in the chat will knock your ass out. The haters and the fuck boys lay up on the couch. They secretly wanna be us, no doubt. That's okay with me, let them get the hate out. Their best bet is for them to find a new route. Or chill the fuck out, and go watch our show. Don't act so bold, cause we're straight in control. We don't need to hide, cause we're street certified, officially sanctified by those who ride for these righteous dudes who always hold it down. You know what it do when we come to your town. We know we lay it down for a rock a house. Then that's what the Dark Council is all about. You can't deny we got grace and style. When we step on the scene and the crowd goes wild, our brothers salute, but the ladies crack a smile. They lick their lips for us to come stay a while. Drunk 3PO is the heart of the soul. All pro who goes to moderate the show. Gamma Janai is not one to mess with. His wisdom is sound and how he lays it down. Zato J is that dude that will amaze. He set the stage for all the haters to be slayed. Mark with a C is a bona fide vet. You must respect, he's on the set. Lord Callis is known as the voice. His knowledge of the EU makes him top choice. And me, Abu Nas, El Presidente, born renegade who's in love with Sade. So there you have it, folks. So go take your notes. Help us, Dark Council, you're our only hope. Ha ha!
Yeah!
The Dark Council is now here. Don't hit me! Don't kill me! We're here to rep the Phantom Menace sweetly. I'ma turn it over to my host, Fatal J.
Yeah! We here, Dark Council on the Fatal J channel. Stay tuned, Dragon Ball Z coming.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody feeling?
What up?
Everybody's good. How's everybody doing? Man, you just got me hyped thinking about that. I was like, we've seen glimpses of the boy's explosive power, but has he really become what his father has become before? Has Gohan become a hero?
No, Gohan is turning into a straight stand. Hey,
nah, look, he got played out in the beginning of the Buu saga, but once he became Mystic, and by the way, we go by Mystic here. I don't go by that stupid Ultimate. When he became Mystic Gohan and started giving Majin Buu them Gohan punches, that was my Gohan right there.
Nice.
Where is Drunk? He disappeared.
Where is he? I was just about to say.
What happened to Drunk?
Probably do a second reboot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What's up, everybody? We got Jason Stalnaker. Stalnaker first. Yeah, you're here first. Glad you're here. We got Kai MFS. He said, my dumb ass is over here like where the fedora emoji at. Dang. We got my boy Alex Rogan. Hello, all. Hello, back. Angelus Draven. What up, though? Hey, Angelus, is that you? Is that you right there? Or is that Kane from Wrestling? That's Kane, ain't it? Think that's
Hell.
A concha. And Fatal J, my elder brother, you are in Facebook. I am right, huh? They got me on Facebook? Somebody is a clone. That's a spam account. Don't trust them. We got 37 people up in here. Smash that like button. Because guess what?
Share the stream and shoulder check that like
Will
button.
we hit that 100? Will we hit that 100? Abu Nas is going to do what he did last week. How it go? Ajaku. Chris Coran.
Viral.
Good evening, sir. We got my boy Fars Paul. Fatal J, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Good, everybody is here. Subhumans in the house. Hell humans. Hell back. That's what I'm talking about. Drunk 3PO's Fedora's in the house. He said, hell Dark Council in chat. Let me tell you something. I see the fedora is in the house. What about Drunk's chair? Do y'all remember that with Drunk chair?
Oh, I remember the Drunk chair, yeah.
Bro, Drunk had 500 people in the chat. We had the chair there, bro. I'm gonna do me a couch tree.
Drunk's chair, a celebrity in its own right.
We got
there you go.
Coach Rand. He says, hi, y'all. How you doing? Man, Mama's Bear's in the house. She says, Dark Council, attack! Got my
Transform and merge for devastation.
Got my boy Trey holding up the Wakanda forever. Hey, man, have y'all seen my boy, what's the actor, the T'Challa actor?
Oh,
Chadwick
Boseman.
What the freak is wrong with him?
Yeah, he look. I was a little scared for him, man. Like, what's going
sick?
on?
He's sick, ain't he?
Yeah, my man looking like Jimmy Walker right about now, man.
He look like he got that monster, and that's all
He
I'm
might have
saying.
He might have done it for a film, though.
I hope so, because
let's hope so.
He look like he got that monster. That's all I got to say. I hope it ain't true.
But Callis is right, though. He has been known to do that transformation thing. I mean, he became James Brown. Did y'all see that James Brown movie?
Yeah,
a lot of people slept on that.
It was dope.
Yeah, he did the damn thing.
I need to watch that.
I know Christian Bale did that too. Look like Christian Bale like he was about to die.
Yeah, when he
like
did that, it was that one he did. Like, what was he, like a drug addict, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, pass my boy a bologna sandwich or something. Sure. Mandalorian Martin.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Have you ever had that fried bologna? You know, you in the hood. You have to fry
Oh,
bologna.
please, don't even talk about that. God, that's what me finally hate bologna. I had bologna in every way, shape, or form, fashion, man. Fried, fricasseed, baked. God,
you ain't had that bologna till it's black on the edges, though.
Oh, we had that too.
Oh yeah, we had that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's when it's real good. And I don't even mess with bologna.
Please, man.
It used to hold us down back in the day, though.
It did, man. But I said, we poor, man. It's hard to get real food, man. Sometimes that Oscar Mayer bologna sandwich was right in the fridge. It was what it was. You know?
Syrup sandwich. You ever had a syrup sandwich?
Oscar Mayer?
Syrup sandwich. You ever had that?
Syrup sandwich.
I had a syrup sandwich. It tastes good. I'm trying to figure out this comment right here, though. F6 minded. Fatal J, late and gay. What?
Whoa.
Fatal J, late and gay?
Whoa.
Them sound like fight words.
Hey. I don't know, man. Does he know your status?
How's he going to call you late?
I know. How you gonna call me late, bro?
But then again, I was the one that was running late. So if anything, I apologize to the crew.
Zever Fett, what's the Dark Council about, Fatal? Let me tell you something about the Dark Council. The Dark Council is 7 guys who bring that pain on Tuesday night.
Actually, it's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought it was 7. Oh yeah, it is 6. I'm tripping.
Now we dropped the.
I don't know. 7 my lucky number.
I keep telling you we transform like Devastator. This is 6 Constructicons form Devastator. That's
Yeah,
like
we're
6
six.
of us.
Yeah, I think one of us had to step away and do his own thing. The other one, we just,
The other one we
the other one, we just dropped the dead weight.
will forever remain nameless. Metal Mario is in the house.
Oh boy.
Glad to see you here. We got Christine in the house, one of the Dark Council's biggest supporters. Drunk 3PO biggest supporter. Let me tell y'all something. Drunk magically disappeared. He was here. He was
He
here.
Was here.
Yeah, he'll be here.
He hit
He'll
the
be
DM.
back.
He said that his computer's updating.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Phantom Menace is in the house. Fatal J counts me as an honorary member. That's why.
Ah,
you're
that's what
honorary
it
member.
is. Okay.
Let me see who else we got up in here. We got Tugs in the house. She said, "Smash that like button." That's what
Becky,
I'm talking about.
Yeah, Becky's in the house too. Got to
Smash
show
that
her
like-
love.
We got my boy Jade. I'm gonna get to her, Abu. Jade. We got Jade up in here. We got my boy David. My boy got the suit on, the white clean suit.
Yeah,
Look like he
man.
in the jungle too. How many dudes is in the jungle with a white suit on and posing on you haters? You know what I'm saying?
Gangster. That is gangster.
Becky, I got something very important to say to you. I got some super chats right now. So right before these super chats go off, I'm going to say this one is for you. When I say this one is for you, please close your eyes. Because not on my watch. Danny, what is up? He said, "What up, Dark Council?"
What's up?
Sir.
Drunk Thanos,
Drunk
I am
Thanos.
here. I think we got everybody. I seen some super chats though, and I don't even see them no more.
They were up.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, you got a few. You got a couple.
you got a few, bro. I don't know where you stop, but you've got
I definitely see
Gilfman.
right
Gilfman
now, yeah.
said, "Love this stream. Thank you all, Dark Council, for all you do. And Fatal J is incredible."
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Thomas, let me tell you something,
where it
bro.
started.
I love you so much, but at the end of the day, you be shooting some darts at me. You shoot some darts at me, bro. But I love you though.
KOTOR.
Man, he shoot darts at me at any moment he got. Like if I'm just in there chilling,
It's
talking to him,
all love,
or
though.
get on the live stream. But I'm gonna tell you something about Thomas, though. Thomas is one of the biggest supporters ever, bro.
Yeah.
I love that dude. So
Yeah.
Thomas,
That
All the
boy
way
gets
around.
much props.
Thomas,
Yeah,
I love
real
you
deal.
so much, brother. I want you to meet a guy named, what's his name, Demajani?
Which one?
What's the Super Saiyan boy? Oh, Thomas, I want you to meet Jalen. And Dark
Every
Council,
time I see his vein popping out his head, I'm like, bro's going in for real. He's like, he
Yeah,
like powering up,
yeah.
and he's like level 1.
Dark Council, I want you to know, one day in the future, Dark Council, Jalen will be on the show. So get your minds right. He said, "Love the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you all, Dark Council, for all you do. And Fatal J is incredible, as are all the members of the Dark Council. Much love, fellas. Thank you
Salute,
so
brother.
much, bro.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much. We got my boy Rob. Rob's starting to stream again, y'all, and it's dope. He said, "What is up, Dark Council?" in chat. Fatal J.
Good to see you, Raw.
What's
Good
up?
to see
What's
you,
up?
man.
What's up?
Rob, I got
Salute.
a important announcement to give you. This is it right here.
Now listen to me, boys. Always remember these words. Work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty. That is the Turtle Hermit way.
That's some crazy shit.
That's insane.
Okay.
We got a $5 super chat from Christine. She says, "Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening back."
Good evening.
Good
And,
evening.
Christine, I'm gonna
Evening.
I'm gonna share something with you, Christine. Just because Dark Council cares for you a lot, I'm gonna show you footage of me trying to put on Lord Call's blazer.
That guy in a little coat. That guy in a little coat.
Don't.
That guy in a little coat. That guy in a little coat.
So everybody, this is the thing going on. You know, with the virus, people are slowly coming back to work. getting their lives back together. But it's
Slowly.
Very
Slowly.
slow.
I've been getting bombarded.
slowly but surely. Slowly
Yeah.
but surely. But now this is the big thing going on. And somebody just have a bus go through their house?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you know
all
that's how,
good.
you know how they do up in
Okay.
Brooklyn. It's gangster up there.
Yeah, New York
All right.
City is still locked down. So it's
Open
still
invite
locked
to all of y'all to my show. 1 hour to discuss anything you want. Look here, Danny. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. But how you just gonna come on Dark Council and invite us to go on another show while we doing the show right now? Huh?
He's multitasking.
Simple. He's
That's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
he's
Go ahead,
paying
Mark.
money. He's paying money. Let's go.
Exactly.
What do you say, guys?
Danny, let me tell you something. This is what's gonna happen when me and you meet up.
Get 4 tries, chump.
Boy, that dude did the slide like it was nobody business.
Question,
Yeah.
Vader, which one are you?
I'm the Black Power Ranger, bro. Just standing there.
Which one were you?
The Black Power Ranger just standing there. But everybody slowly for surely going back to work. But it's one thing that everybody is scared of now. And it's scaring me. Let me do this screen share real quick and show you what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard it. Have y'all heard about this right here?
Nope. He heard about it. So
don't-
what?
I
He
never
scared
heard of
himself
it.
off the
Just
screen.
shoot.
You're
Just
asking us,
shit.
we-
You know,
He want
He's
to know
out.
if we heard about each other.
He ninja vanished us.
I know about Mark. I know about Demongenai. I know about
He
Lord
ninja vanished
Callis.
us all.
I'm just,
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, you think you know people.
You
but,
know what I'm saying? I've been bamboozled. I've been hood.
Man, you just did a boomer moment.
What the hell was that?
I did have a boomer.
You just straight up boomer moment.
They gonna get me too, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Boomered yourself.
Y'all see this right here? Bug experts dismiss worry about U.S. murder hornets as hype. Now, have y'all been hearing about this hornet stuff going on?
Absolutely.
Bro, do you
Yeah.
see the size of that
Yeah.
mother
He got a
effer?
super chat, comic chat, super chat.
Okay, comment chat. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get to you, baby. I promise you. But check out this hornet right here. Do y'all
Yeah.
see how big these freakers
Yeah,
are?
it's supposed to be about 2 inches, as big as 2 inches.
Yeah, and look how mean he look.
Yeah.
That's straight. That's straight
But I
about. That's
heard-
straight
but
about
I-
Ethan Van
Yo, but you want to see
Sciver's.
what's you want to see something that's gangster? Look up the praying mantis.
no, I
was
seen that.
about to
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah, I
I was
seen
about
that.
to say that.
You saw that?
Yo,
Yeah.
that junk skeeved me out, and I'm like, ooh,
It ate the whole head, right? Oh.
Hold
and
on,
he
what
still
you
was
talking about, Daddy?
shaking. His head was missing. He's shaking still.
Yeah, man. The shock of it really
was
got to
crazy.
him. He was like, yo, I'm called a murder hornet. How am I going to get murdered? I'm the murder hornet.
You ain't got nothing on
what
a
he
mantis
normally
style.
does-
Yeah, man. Mantis,
The
praying mantis
murder
style.
That's mantis
chops off
style.
the heads, right? He eats the heads of the of honeybees.
Yes,
now
he
he
does.
over here getting his head eaten.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Just like
So they got
Qui-Gon,
a
just like
praying-
Qui-Gon always said, there's always a bigger fish.
Exactly.
That's it.
Hold
Facts.
on. So y'all telling me it's a praying mantis out there? Like they coming in swarms like the hornet?
No. They
Nah,
just showed.
but they know
just
not
had-
to fuck
they
around
just-
with the praying mantis.
No, what
okay.
it was is somebody set up that murder hornet. He put him in there. He put him in the cage with a praying mantis, and it didn't end well for him. Needless to say,
And he was
didn't end
trying
well.
to sting too. He was trying hard to sting, and that man
Yep.
was like,
Praying mantis was like this. He's like,
Wow.
He's like, man, you ain't gonna.
He went
I didn't see that.
mantis style. Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
why do
I
they
got
call
another
it? Why do
super
they call it murder? Why do they
90.
call it murder hornet though?
Okay,
That's
thanks,
us.
bro.
We did that.
Okay, it says insect experts say people should calm down about the big bug with the nickname murder hornet, unless you are a bookkeeper, a beekeeper, or a honeybee. The Asia giant hornets found in Washington State that grab headlines this week aren't big killers of humans, although it does happen on rare occasions. But the world's largest hornet do decapitate entire hives of honeybees, and that crucial food pollinator is already in big trouble.
Yeah, but from what I read, that they've only got one case that was found, and it was dead. So when this is more and it could be wrong, but from what I've been reading, it's more sensationalism from the media because there aren't murder hornets in the United States. There was a murder hornet found in the United States, and is it possible that there are more? Yes. Is there possible that there's a hive? Yes. But at this point, they've not, at least from what I've read, they haven't found more than that one, and that one was dead.
But what is happening when these motherfuckers sting you? Do you instantly die or what?
No. They have a stinger that's huge, and what they're saying is that it actually feels like a hot poker, like you're being. It's the worst sting. I think they've said that was only one sting that was worse than this one's sting of all the bees in the world, and so the sting is supposed to be very bad. But if they said not to worry about one, if you see one, it's not going to try to bother you, except like a regular hornet or wasp would do. If you try to hurt it, then it's going to retaliate. But you should be nervous if you run up on a hive and you accidentally interrupt whatever's going on with the hive. That's when it's possible that it can kill a human being.
Well, Callis, you're an intelligent man. Is that rumor? Is that rumor true? Where they say if you fight a bee or swing at a bee or a hornet, it'll sting you.
It goes into defensive mode. Yeah. So if you swing at him, then it's in it. Remember, they're not. They just run off instinct. So if you swat at it, especially if you hit it and you don't kill it, it goes into defense mode. And so, at that point, it's going to try to attack you because they don't have the fear like we do. Like this thing is bigger than me and can kill me. Their thought process is it has to defend itself.
Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna use no swat. I'm gonna get the raid spray. Spray you so hard. Spray you so hard.
I was watching. I forget what it was. I was watching. Some dude had. I don't think it was obviously not the murder hornets, but it was definitely some big bees that have a potential to do some damage. He was like, okay, came back, flamethrower. He's like, there's no, flamethrower. Yes. He like, Groo! And then he came back. He waited the next day, came back, and made sure because some of them was they kind of like buried into the dirt. He came back again. Groo! Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. That's what it is. Like you don't mess around. You don't mess around with them. Fire.
Yeah. So Luke, you said that there's that they found two.
Just two?
Yeah, so he said that there.
He
or she, I'm not sure. I think they found two dead ones in Washington State, and they found a hive in Canada.
And they took it to a flamethrower.
That's it. Listen, I don't care how bad you are, as far as you could be a black widow, black scorpion, murder hornet.
Black doe.
Look, you are nothing. You're nothing compared to the most vicious creature on the planet, and that's human beings. We're the most vicious.
Hey, that's what the agent said on Matrix. He said, "You're a virus."
Yep.
They say that we are the most vicious because we are the only ones that are unpredictable. Yeah. That's why they say of all the animals on the planet, the human being is the most deadly because they are the most unpredictable. You never know what the next man is going to do.
That makes sense because that's why the aliens just keep creeping. They don't never land. They just creep.
They ain't trying to mess with us.
Comment chat. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Wow.
You see what the Fandom Minute said? He said it's squirrels.
It's squirrel. Squirrel girl. Now, if it's my girl from the AT&T commercial, she could be kind of dangerous. I'm just saying, because she was supposed to be squirrel girl. Just so we know.
Comment chat said if I ask for what I want, I might get it. If I don't ask, I won't get it. Fatal common sense, bro. Daddy, why is you coming at me like this tonight?
Yo.
I mean, I appreciate the love that you're sending me, but you giving me tough love. You know, shoot. But listen, thank you so much, brother.
As one of my mentors once told me, he says, if you don't ask, you don't get. Plain and simple.
Well, I was on his comics channel Sunday. Yeah. So that was a very, very nice experience, I must say. So yeah, he definitely treat you good on this channel, show you a lot of love,
Yeah.
and he was drilling me with the questions. Boy, I had to stay on point. But it was a great
Danny, good
experience.
people,
So
man.
thank you, Danny, again for inviting me to your channel.
And McKinney, thank you so much for the $5. Since I found out that you're not a girl, I'm gonna hit you with a Vegeta gut check.
Yeah, that
He
dude
hit him so hard he stopped everybody in the screen.
the dude with the one eye was like this.
And look, just for a little context, people, for people who are not on Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta literally a day before got his behind handed to him by 18, who was the female in there. She wrecked him, broke his arm and everything. He went to the hyperbolic time chamber in 1 year. You spend 1 day in there is equal to a year. 1 day out here is a year in there.
Bro,
so he
don't
trained
you wish
for a
we
whole
had
year. Man, if I had that, I'd be coming out here brawling. I'll be coming like brawling. They'd be like, what happened to Demajin? I come back like, Kakarot! Kakarot!
Bro, I'll come out that bitch like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, bro. McKinney, thank you so much for $5. He says, Fatal, aren't you supposed to be a log when you disappear?
That is true. If you do a ninja vanish for real, yep, you would be a log.
So you got it.
but
So
see,
you got to get your special effects game up there. Then.
I didn't say it, so you know I'm coming back. Subhuman with the $5 super chat. Hail the Dark Council. How about a little Trunks Fatal? I can do that for you. I can most definitely do that for you. Here you go, my friend.
Damn, blew that bitch up.
But you see how he kept the left hand chambered while he's blocking the left hand is chambered. He's just blocking those damn laser beams. Who was that?
That's Trunks, and that's 18 in the future. So
Callus, you ain't never seen Dragon Ball Z, have you?
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z now.
well, anyway, Trunks right there has spent 2 days in a hyperbolic time chamber. He was in there 2 days. So he's had 2 years training and went back to the future because in his future, the androids killed everybody.
Yeah.
So he came back to the past and he learned about, going beyond Super Saiyan. So in that level where he's at right now, he's ascended Saiyan. He's not Super Saiyan 2. When you see Gohan fighting Cell, when he does that big blast, he's Super Saiyan 2. So he's a Super Saiyan beyond Super Saiyan.
But it was at one point Trunks was on the same level as Goku. Remember that?
Yeah, but that was still Ascended Saiyan. That
Yeah.
was still Ascended. He never went 2.
Here come David dropping them gems. This is what he says. Thanks so much for the $10 super chat, sir. He said Asian bees have come up with a defense to combat them. When one enters the hive, they jump it and cover it up and then vibrate their body and wings, generating enough heat to burn the whole. Dang, bro, is you National Geographic in this piece?
Yeah, I heard about that. They do like a
Western bee has
phase, and
not done it
they almost do like the Flash and go so fast they make heat and they burn them up.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, Demajinad, this is perfect. Right before we get into this, there's a bunch of Star Wars news we have to break down. Some dope news and some questionable news. But Demajinad, hit us with that virus info you got.
So I was looking for. I mean, I just came from work. I couldn't find it. Big shout to John Talks because he was talking about it yesterday with Nina Infinity. So I pulled up this article. You know what? I won't even pull this up because it's not the same thing. But the article I had is basically they're trying to come up with a vaccine that instead of like a normal vaccine that you would.
It's pointless if you can't see his face.
That's why I'm messing with it.
Oh. I think he is. I don't think his mic is on.
He just said I'm here.
Yeah, he's on.
Go ahead, Demajinad.
Yeah. So instead of it being like a normal vaccine where they would inject either a dead or a synthetic version of whatever it is you're trying to fight off, this is supposed to alter your DNA to trick your DNA to have the CV and that way inoculate you. And I'm like, yeah, that'll be a hard pass for me, dog. I'm not letting you alter.
Setting us up for failure with this vaccine.
Did y'all see that one? It's down. They took it down now, but there was a video that was called "The Truth of about COVID-19, something like that. There was this. It was just full of doctors and one particular.
It was two of them. It was two of them talking to each other.
Yeah, it was a
saw
lady.
it.
Yeah, and that was deep, man. Like
It
that
was
shit had me
deep,
like,
bro.
wow. And then when I tried, my father's a doctor, so I tried to shoot it to him and say, "Hey, is there any truth behind this?" And it was gone. By that time, it was gone. I'm like, God damn.
They disappeared fast.
Shutting them down.
It was gone, so he didn't even get to look.
Yeah.
So my question to y'all is, if somebody said, "Look, we have this thing here," would you take it if it's going to alter your DNA? And that's a question I asked the people in the chat also. Would you take something that could potentially alter your DNA?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
You're not altering my
Did you say
DNA
that?
for nothing. You
Real
know?
talk.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
that,
like
bro.
this.
Hey.
Look, here's what should be happening. If they came up with something as like something that will prevent you from having any kind of mortality to it, you know, like if you get sick, we got this pill or whatever that you won't die. That's cool, but don't try to say, oh, you gotta give you this thing. And what worries me is that if it gets to a point where, oh, you can't travel or whatever or something like this because you didn't take this, you know what I'm saying? That's to me is just a step too far. I just don't want to. I hope that does not lead to that. But what I'm thinking, like what I'm hoping is they come up with something that would be, you know, something that will prevent, you know, death. That would be the best thing for them to do, because really,
You mean death from the virus. You mean
exactly.
Death from the virus or just death all
I'm
across the
talking,
board?
death from the virus. That's what I'm saying. If they come up with something like that will prevent death from the virus, that would be cool. You know, if you get it, you won't die. That's all I would hope for them to come with, but not for them to say, because right now, what we really doing now is basically herd immunity at this point, because I think that's the best thing to do it, because like the whole point of this thing was to curb it so we don't overwhelm the hospitals. And I think we're at the point now where, especially once it gets warmer, you know, some people are saying that obviously the heat will kill it, but we're talking about extreme heat, but also they say ultraviolet light kills it too. So once we cross over the summer and we see how it reacts in the summer months, that'll be where we at, because and then we can find out if it is seasonal at that point. We can find out then.
We're gonna have to live with this,
on
man.
no level.
I wish everybody would have seen that, because I mean, it's not to say that it's the truth, but it just gives you a different perspective, and it opened your eyes to the fact that Fatal's channel gonna get shut down from me talking. They were like,
Especially when he said it changes your DNA.
but for real though, like they were talking about the one doctor. She was saying that the fact that it went from animals to humans in this little bit of time is impossible. That should have taken hundreds of years for that to go through that transformation.
That's right.
That absolutely had to be done in a lab. I mean, she was calling out Fauci for like lining his foot, you know, and the CDC for just setting us up where this was put out there. This was done intentionally, and then she was even called back to HIV, where they had isolated the virus back when it first dropped, and they shut it down. Like they had isolated the virus before those however many people that died from it.
That's
They
right.
had isolated the virus, and she ended up being part of, got caught up in that whole conspiracy theory where they planted evidence on her, and they locked her up with saying she didn't really even have anything against her, like never had anything, and they ended up locking her up. She just got out, and she went to town just trying to get the word back out there. And you had other doctors in there saying that even when people are coming into the hospital or people are dying of something else, but they had COVID or were exposed to someone with COVID, they blamed it on COVID to inflate the numbers of infected people or people that were actually dying from it.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Like
there are people out there right now who have lawsuits out because their loved ones they had died from that virus on their death certificate, and their loved ones know that that's not what they died from. I know this personally from somebody who works in the assisted living facilities. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that stuff going on, and they don't report it. But there's a lot of lawsuits out there like that.
Well, I'm gonna get to these super chats real quick, but I want to say this, and then the stream is probably gonna cut off. But I heard that when you get diagnosed with COVID, with the virus in the hospital get 30,000 for that.
Yeah, that was in there too.
Dang.
Yeah.
Terminus, thank you for the $5
Yep.
super chat. I'm going to need it because this channel is going to get shut down pretty soon. Here you go.
That's the hospital getting all that money.
That's right.
Terminus, speaking of Trump, speaking of Trumps, y'all seen the pic of? I can't read that. Speaking of Trumps, have y'all seen the pic I made of drunk? No, we haven't. Oh, but we do want to see.
Trump's 3PO. Let's see it.
I saw it. Yeah, it's the one where he's got pause. He's in his brolic, drunk as brolic in the Superman at the gym, and then he put a trunk on his.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I've been seeing that one.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. Becky, thank you so much. She said, "Love you, handsome guys."
Love you too,
Becky.
Oh, she must be talking about us.
Yeah, she ain't talking about those other YouTubers.
Becky, thank you so much. Comment chat with the 199. Comment chat selling them bricks. He said, "How about if it improves you physically?"
What do you mean, like sexual enhancement? Like,
No, he's talking about
he's talking about the DNA. If the DNA improves you physically.
No. I'm still not taking it.
Nope.
Because
but
you might come out.
you'd be inhuman.
Bro, you might come out looking like Venom or something, bro. I'm not.
If I come out with like Wolverine, like I'm invincible, I might consider that shit. I might say, what?
If you get that adamantium skeleton injection,
you know what I'm saying? You can just take a bullet to the face. Next. You know?
He said, "I saw it, Lord Callus. It seemed very credible."
Yeah. Yeah. At the very least, it just gives you a different perspective. Even if it's bullshit, it gives you a different perspective.
I saw it too. What it boils down to is follow the money. That's the bottom line. You know what?
Everything's follow the money.
What she was accusing that little toad of, who stands to what, the right of the president on every news conference. What she accused him of, if he owns those stocks like she says he does, and he has that financial interest, well, then everything she said was true.
Yep.
You know, because there it is. It's a conflict of interest. Yep.
And let's ask Drunk what he has to say about this. Drunk.
Oh, gee.
All I know is Florida's open. I'm going to Disney in a couple days, and y'all can enjoy me going outside and going to restaurants and having fun.
Drunk, why are we not looking at your lovely face?
And I got a feeling
that's the rule. You got to be on camera, bro. What you doing on it?
Listen, man. I've had a horrible, stressful day. All good, a positive day, but I'm trying to get my camera working. So if I disappear and come back, I'm trying to get the camera working.
Understand? We know the real secret.
Ladies.
You over there butt naked drinking on some Hennessy. We already know what you're doing.
Who you got in the house, John? Who you got in the house with you? Let me find out.
I don't have anyone in the house. What's up, everyone in the chat? I see a lot of people saying hi.
David Harvey with
I had computer problems. They knew this. They know this. I had computer problems. My computer's trash. I had to get some people to fix it, and it's still like, it sucks. So it's like I had to reset the whole thing and lose all my stuff, and now
that sucks.
It's like stuff isn't working. So I'm trying to fix it as we go.
I told him about that Pornhub.
Pornhub don't mess you up though. You got to watch out for them other sites.
I know people have been asking. I've been off Twitter. And YouTube. Like I'll probably be off Twitter and YouTube for a little.
Well, hold up. You said you're going to be off Twitter for a while and YouTube?
What?
Yeah, I haven't made a video. I you know what, man? I haven't I don't know. I just haven't felt like doing anything. So I feel like I needed a break off Twitter.
Yeah, everybody needs a break, you know.
Yeah,
I may be taking a break myself in a little bit.
I want to focus on my book, and I'm actually gonna be interviewed tonight from with Jesse Milestone, like way late.
Oh wow!
And yeah, that was scheduled like 3 weeks ago, and so and that's
Is it for a specific show or just to interview?
She asked me to be on. She was like scheduling a bunch of people for like, a couple months, and I just happened to be, it's way after this show is off the air. Like it's not even,
shit, bro.
Yeah,
damn, we
so
might be
it's that's gonna be my last YouTube appearance for a little while. So if y'all want to see it, until next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say everybody's coming to my channel next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
David Harvey, thank you so much for the $2. He said, anybody remember splicing from Batman Beyond? I remember that. That stuff is coming to life, man.
Yes,
it's going to become real, man. That's kind of scary. But wasn't on Batman Beyond, they were splicing people with animals' DNA?
Oh, I didn't watch all the episodes, so I might have missed that one.
That was a dope show. Comment chat with the 199. He said the money is in who owns the patents to the vaccine. And I appreciate you spelling patents like it was somebody's last name. That's pretty dope. All right, this is what we're gonna do. This is the meat of it right here. We put to start getting into the Star Wars topics.
Ooh,
and
yeah,
we gonna start it off with.
Hey,
this
hold
one.
up before we do that. Just
Yes,
to
sir.
segue from what we just did, since we're going to segue out of that, I got to say something. A little public service announcement for the people in the chat, right? And it's just a few bars, just a few. So I just want y'all to understand what I'm about to say right now.
Okay.
Drunk came after this one though. Drunk, he said the Martinite going acapella. Hell yeah, I'm coming back.
And then he disappears.
You scared him, man. The acapella was too much.
I didn't even do anything. Anyway, along the lines of what we were doing, here we go.
Super chat.
Eugenics, the grand prize, survived the fittest despite statistics. Y'all dudes need to witness, follow me. 34, 231, 984. The Godstones of War protect. Hold on a minute. Let me back that up.
It's too much fire, brother. It's too much fire, brother. Come
Predicted. Eugenics, the grand prize, survived the fittest despite statistics. Y'all dudes need to witness, follow me. 34, 231, 984. The Godstones of War predicted unfortunate series of events. Reduced the populace, camouflage your intent. Like propaganda, money was spent. Now take this needle. It's 100% not tested. Possible side effects include that soft kill. So go ahead, take those pills and not question the FDA about BPA and BHT is full of disease. Now drink that. Sodium fluoride filled like water with high fructose, the dark variation of ghosts. It's not funny, it's a matter of fact. This is all y'all in great danger on a path with two strangers to stay blameless. Using science for death chambers. The plan is dumb dudes down to brain damage. The example, the European versions of panels decide your fate. Ask dudes like Bill Gates terminate. It seems to have found your agenda. 645, the HR surrender. And that's what I have to say
Pay
about
attention,
that.
you herbs. Pay attention.
All right. That's the reason why you subscribe.
All right,
You subscribe to Demajanai. Subscribe to
Demajanai. And I forgot
Everybody,
about that.
I'm officially retired. I'm out of here. Take care. God bless. I'm going to the Cayman Islands. I'm going to relax. Demajanai got this. He took the title. There you go.
Nah, I ain't got no title. I'm just saying that's just a little hobby. My little hobby. I ain't doing anything. I ain't doing nothing with that.
He's up.
Sub to that man. Sub to that man.
Demajanai.
Yes, sir.
I want everybody in the chat to subscribe to Demajanai tonight. Nobody but Demajanai.
But we don't want people. But we don't want the following subscribing to Demajanai. We don't want Herbs. We don't want no sucker for loves. We don't want Raylos. We don't want Poe Finn lovers. Poe drug dealing lovers. Admiral Holdo enthusiasts. Rose Tico admirers.
Hell
you know, and my favorites of all time, the Sims.
Yo, you know what's funny? I actually wanted to watch that video to see because I remember everybody was taking that clip. So I watched the whole video of that. Dude was hilarious. He's like, if you ever in your life gave a woman a compliment, simp.
Wow. All right, then you might as well call me the king simp then, but shit.
Listen,
how
you just change that. Listen, you can't be a simp, man. You got to change that S to a P. It's all pimps on this panel.
Must
all
be out
pimps
your
on this
goddamn
panel.
Retired.
Got my boy Riff Mangos with the $5 super chat. Riff, thank you so much. He's on the Ninja Patreon too. This is what he says.
Lord
LJ, just showing some love before work. Four awesome YouTubers in the same stream. Impressive, most impressive. Impressive, most impressive. Riff, thank you so much. And we got my boy in the house right here.
Yo, you see who's in the chat right now?
I see it because this is it right here.
What's up, bro?
My brother.
Yeah.
That's the long lost brother right there. We gotta go find him. We about to, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do like how Captain America did in the end of Civil War. We gotta go break him out. We gotta go into the ocean and break him out. That's what we gotta do.
Damn right about that.
Since you're a DBZ fan, the Dark Council is going to give you a spirit ball.
Damn.
He said, Damaja not bringing the fire. Much love to the Dark Council. Fox, thank you so much, brother.
Yes, sir.
And you know what?
Yes,
now
sir.
it's time. It's time for some Star Wars news. Now, I don't know. You might get mad or you might get excited. I don't know. But we're going to read this article right here. This is the first of many. Let's check it out.
Get Mr. 3PO back in here.
Oh, he in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I see him at the bottom. Boom.
Thank you.
Welcome back, brother.
Yeah,
glad you're here.
you done wrapped me out of existence. You did like a Thanos snap. You hit that
Sorry,
fire
man.
so hard, my whole computer burnt up. I'm afraid to turn the camera on. The thing might just jump again.
Now, I know what a lot of people saying. This is old news, but look, this news
not
came
old
out.
news. It's just a
This-
week old.
Well, you know, people always want to be on it. Yeah, hey, you're late, and it's only a week went by. You know how people do. You know, that's the
Everybody
society.
jumps on
we
it.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dark Council only comes on Tuesdays, and we're going to speak about it. Tamora Morrison and Boba Fett return to Star Wars. Let's read what it says just a little bit. So the Mandalorian season 2 already has major Star Wars nerd cred coming its way by finally bringing us a live action Ahsoka Tano. But it looks like making dreams like this come true might be the show's whole deal. According to THR, Tamora Morrison will briefly join the show as Boba Fett. Highlight the word briefly. As we all know, Fett died when he whoops his way into the belly of a sand vagina in Return of the Jedi. This is what they write, but he got better.
Well, we don't know that. Those of us who know the EU know he's not
The
dead.
EU
That's
know-
right.
yeah,
And
that's what I
we're
say. I-
the
I-
original EU lore. He survived it. He went on to many adventures, got many novels. Yeah, whatever.
But proceed.
Let us proceed.
Last
Trying to be
sentence.
clever.
Last sentence. I don't know. I don't exactly know how he got better now since the book in which he got better has been stricken from the canon, or has it?
No,
But life
Chuck
in Star Wars.
Wendig killed him in his Aftermath book and had his armor and all this other dumb shit over there. Fucking Muppet. Maggot! That's why he's fired, but go right ahead. Go.
But life in Star Wars, and I mean especially in Star Wars, finds a way. So, our boy is back. How do y'all feel about that?
Boba Fett?
How y'all feel
Well,
about
like I
Boba
said,
Fett?
I'm EU lore canon, so I already knew he was alive. And dare I say it, when I did my quick 10-minute video in the onesie, yes, I put the onesie on. I mean, my daughter was absolutely loved me in the onesie. She said I was awesome, so I kept it on. I was just
There
giddy
you go.
at that time, so I made the video. So I basically said it like this: look, I liked it, but here's the two sides to my thing, and I didn't really mention it. Well, at least towards the end. I like the fact that they're bringing Tamura Morrison as Boba Fett, for the very fact of the continuity they kept with the movies. And that's probably Jon Favreau, because Kathleen Kennedy ain't even fucking half as smart enough to even think of something like that. So he's bringing him in because, remember, Jango Fett is the template for the entire clones. So he had Boba be its clone. It's another, but it's an unaltered clone without all the other stuff they gave to the other clones, so he could have his son, Boba. So now, at this point, at Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett is a bounty hunter. So obviously it makes sense for him to be played by the actor that is the template of all the clones, including Boba. So now, if he just happened to take, like hypothetically, if they take off his mask and see his face, you should see Tamura Morrison's face on it because he's a clone. So, with that being said, I said that was good by them having the continuity to George Lucas's movies. At least somebody got that shit right. At least. Now, all that aside, my only fear, and I'm always going to have that fear when it comes to Disney, but I'm trusting Jon Favreau to please do the right thing with Boba. Don't overuse him, because bad enough, they wanted to make a movie out of Boba Fett, and that shit didn't happen. Now all of a sudden, here he comes into Mandalorian. It feels like they shoehorning every single bite. They got Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, this one, that one. You know, they might have Mace Windu just come back with with no arm and with the scars in his head. They're trying to do everything possible to try to win back the love of the old fans. That I know that for a fact, because they basically added the girl from Clone Wars, Bo-Katan, to the cast, and it's going to be played by the woman, which I love, by the way. You know, she's hot and all that. But she was the voice of Bo-Katan in the damn cartoon. So I was like, damn, they overloading shit. And I know the reason why. They're not doing it just because they want to add these characters in. They know damn well that we trying to do PR work. And this is the Mandalorian is the only thing that gave it halfway decent ratings in order for people to say, hey, you know what? Oh, man, the Mandalorian's pretty good. They heard that from the grapevine. So they said, all right, if this is good, we need to start giving them that prequel flavor, giving them this. Now, I just heard in the grapevine, Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman now was supposed to be in talks to come back. I'm like, really? I said, you know what? Whatever. They doing what they got to do. That's all I can tell you. Disney is on panic mode. They got nothing. So what can you say behind that? So yeah, Boba Fett, fine. Ahsoka, yeah, we knew that was coming. So whatever y'all got to do, just do it. But please, for the love of God, Jesus, Jehovah, Allah, you know what I'm saying? The Prince of Darkness upon high. Just don't fuck it up.
Abu, read that real quick.
Terminus EST, $5 super chat. Abu, the only Rose Tico admirers allowed are the pixelated dancing Rose Tico admirers. King Kong in the trunk. Yeah, but that's on Drunk's channel. Yeah, that's the only thing that's acceptable. I ain't got that one. Yeah, so that's my take on it. Please don't fuck it up. I mean, my joint that I got later on tonight is going to speak on that, as you know. But that's the way I'm looking at it. I know they're trying to be slick, but we'll see. So I'm not getting no. Oh yeah, no. So you're not gonna watch The Mandalorian? Of course I'm gonna watch The Mandalorian. It's free for me. Shoot, I don't pay Disney shit. But I'm gonna see how it goes. How they may get a little too slick, and then we gonna catch it, and then we gonna shut that shit down. So for now, we can be a little excited. We could be a little, it's nothing wrong with that. I'm a little excited. I want to see my man Boba get down. Don't turn him into a punked out wussy, and the man hating harpies in the show. Don't do that. Just don't bring Boba Fett in it if y'all gonna go that route. You know what I'm saying? You had the fake ass Mandalorian himself. So do what you do with him, but leave Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying? Leave Boba Fett the OG that he is, and give him some respect. That's all.
Well, you got your four horseman brother in here with the $2 super chat.
My brother.
Ryan, thank you so much. This is what Ryan says, though, Abu. He said, Mando is going to kill Boba for street code.
I will not be surprised if they did that. I'm just tapering my excitement because I know if shit goes sideways, and if it's gonna go sideways, it's gonna go quick. They're gonna try to blink, do it, and see if you caught it. Nah,
we gotta
we
remember
go
though.
for that.
We gotta remember. So we only know Boba from EU novels, grown Boba, right? So this is why it wasn't a surprise. Boba Fett was introduced to us in Empire Strikes Back, right? And then he dies in Return of the Jedi. We don't see Boba Fett again until the Clone Wars, where we see young Attack of the Clones, right? And then the Clone Wars series, where we get to see Boba Fett as young Boba Fett, right? Which was Favreau, right? Which was why it didn't necessarily surprise me to see that he would bring him into his live action show, because he's the one that bothered to go back and tell us a little bit more about Boba Fett. But the concern is that since they've erased the EU, they don't really have anything when we're talking about Star Wars in general. We only know Boba Fett from those first two films, right? Now they've erased the EU, so they can mold him in any way they so choose, because the EU doesn't exist. We know him from Favreau's Clone Wars and then the two movies, and so that's what's kind of makes me kind of nervous about it. I'm excited to see Boba. I love Boba. I mean, at 60 years old in the Fate of the Jedi, he's still murdering motherfuckers like it was no big deal, you know.
Preach.
So Boba Fett is a goddamn beast, but I need to see them treat Boba Fett like
he's supposed to be treated.
Exactly. So
I'm not getting carried away either. I'm not sitting up here making 5,000 videos. Ooh, I love Boba Fett. He's gonna be on there. No, stop that. Fuck that.
Okay, John, speak, sir.
Got something big. All you YouTubers, get ready. Write this down. I'm gonna give you a nugget. You don't have to put my icon up there. All right, I know this is the biggest stretch, but I have been right before. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, you have.
I have been correct when everyone said what I said was stupid. I'm just saying. So the rumor right now is that there is a civil war going on at Lucasfilm with Favreau and Kennedy. Okay. Now, we only get this from somebody who posts on Reddit who happens to be accurate maybe 85% of the time. Now, Kennedy's whole thing was, what was that line from The Last Jedi? I'm trying to block that movie out. Forget the past, kill it if you have to. All right, so now we got
the past die, kill it if you have to.
Saying, all right, you want to kill the past, I'm going to bring it back. So now it looks like there's two different things going on here. You got Favreau saying, I'm going to bring back the past, while Kennedy's like, no, we need to kill the past, because that's what, like, the statement that she made about Galaxy's Edge was, we don't need to make content for 50-year-olds. You know, we need to go further. There's much more Star Wars to make. And you got Favreau saying, I'm going to bring the past in. And then Kennedy's like, no, we got to kill the past. So they setting up the biggest civil war to take over Lucasfilm.
Good.
Man, I'm just saying, it's you never know.
But Drunk, that's how I know you're right, because when I was reading the article, it said briefly have Boba Fett in there.
I don't know how true it is, but I think Wars Rant reported on the fact that he's going to be in season 3 also. I think it was Rhodes that said he was going to be play a larger role. So he's going to be briefly in season 2 and then play a larger role in season 3. I don't know. I don't remember who his source was, but I think Rhodes reported on that a couple of days ago. And then think about the fact also that they're going back. So they just rolled out or started to roll out over the past 2 months these new bounty hunter series that involves and is centered around Boba, right? And it's taking Boba from it's during the Empire Strikes Back series, just like or timeline. That's where it starts. So we're going to see the development of Boba through the comic as well, in this bounty hunters series that they have. I think it's only on issue 2 at this point. check my channel.
Dallas, what you think about
Nice
this
sneaky
real
plug
quick?
there.
Dallas, what you think about this real quick? Comment chat with the $5. What you think about this, Dallas? I think Mando is better skill set than
No.
Boba. He
If
won't
we're,
improve the show.
if we're talking Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back and
And
Return of the
EU,
Jedi,
hell no.
then
Hell
yes,
no.
because those two movies, he didn't do anything really, right? But if we're talking Boba that we know from novelizations, from comics that we know Boba, absolutely not. He would absolutely
the floor with him.
with Mando.
Take
He
off
would-
that
he
helmet,
would
called you a
wipe the
fake
floor with
Mando.
him. There's nobody in the show in the Mandal and this is some I like the Mandalorian show. I enjoyed it, but there's nobody in that show that would have stood toe to toe with Boba Fett as Boba Fett has been written. There's nobody in that show. He would have wiped the floor by him damn self. He would have come out there in that the last episode. He would have come out there and handed Moff Gideon his asshole. And I'm telling you,
yeah, boy.
Boba Fett was a damn beast. He's a beast.
The Mandalorian has only had one season, though. The Mandalorian's only had one season. Boba's had years of character development. That's the reason why I don't like him coming into this show. It's like I don't like Ahsoka coming into the show because the show has barely got a chance to stand on its own. And I like the fact that they had some memorable characters the first season, and it needs to grow before you start stunt casting. So
I'm glad you mentioned that, brother. Glad you mentioned that.
Man. I had said that before in Keepers. That's the thing that's annoying me too, is because this is the one thing that Disney's doing that I don't like, as far Disney Lucasfilm regime, is that they keep leaning on George's stuff. Everything that they're doing is leaning on him. Because remember, you guys are bad. Remember, you're so bad. You said you could throw Star Wars on anything and people are gonna come. You could make Galaxy's Edge about a planet that wasn't even mentioned inside your movie, but you're gonna make it that and nobody came. So my thing is, like you say, they're pulling out all the stops to bring out all of George's stuff. Really, that's what it looks like to me. And it's like a little late.
I said, you got the Jedi going to the Fets to learn how to kill fucking Cadus.
Yes, I know.
Right? So, I mean, this is a bad man. They went. They said, "Listen, we can't fight him like we fight. We need to go fight him like some Jedi killers would fight."
Exactly.
Yo, man, I said they're making the Mandalorian. They're making the Mandalorian like Star Wars' version of the Love Boat, where every season, every week you're gonna have some new guest stars come in. You know what I mean?
And you see Baby Yoda in one of the guest stars. He's like,
boss, it's the plane. That's Fantasy Island.
It's starting anew. What happened? Oh, Terminus. Oh, EST $5 super chat. Abu, I never got to hear your thoughts on the. Oh shit, that's right.
Terminus.
The last
comment chat. Thank you so much for the donation.
Let me give him a quick rundown. All right, I saw the last episode of the Clone Wars. It was meh up until like the last 3 minutes of it. And it was pretty good, in terms of the action and how they how they shot it, and Ahsoka doing her thing and, trying to make certain that she get to Rex and everything. And that was pretty cool. I liked it. But
spoilers,
it doesn't
for people who didn't see it.
Right, huh?
No spoilers for people who didn't see it.
Oh shit!
It's 8 days past though.
I don't care. Go ahead and say it.
All right. Well, anyway, I like how that went down, but it doesn't really excuse the blah of most of that episode, because it just spent with them getting out of the spaceship and getting on the planet. The only thing that I will give them credit for, and I was really nervous. Glad they did not even attempt to try to shoehorn Ahsoka into the Revenge of the Sith movie in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just get her to the planet, let her drop a little lightsaber, and send her on her way. Because we already know she's gonna be on Rebels, so whatever. So it was meh.
Isn't it a problem for anybody that they didn't show anything having to do with Anakin's fate, though? Like, we know what happened to Anakin, we know what was happening, but if that series stands on its own, and the series wasn't just about Ahsoka, Anakin and Obi-Wan, they got a lot of screen time, then doesn't that create a plot hole just for that show standing on its own?
If they don't show them, because we already know that in Revenge of the Sith, their thing is playing out in the movies. So I like the fact that they just stopped it. Don't include Anakin, Obi-Wan, and nothing. The movies is taking care of that. They're just giving you from a perspective of the grunts and everybody else on the other side of the galaxy. I
understand that, but I'm just saying some people watch these shows out of order. So if they would have watched the Clone Wars without watching the movie, I mean, it's the same criticism for people who watched the movie and didn't read the book, and they're explaining shit in the book that wasn't in the movie.
Right.
I'm just saying, standing on its own, it creates a plot hole for that series in a box. You know, that's all I'm saying. We all know what happened to Anakin and all that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, because the people that might not know, and they asking probably the same question you asking. Okay,
you mean because Vader shows up at the end, and you don't see what happened to Anakin?
Yeah, where's the bridge? Narratively speaking, there's something missing there. Like I said, we all know what happened, but for future generations, like I'm always seeing that future, man. I'm always looking ahead, you know, and I just see people like, hold up. Anakin was here. What? Who? What? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and we have to tell them, oh, go watch the movie. You know. So I'm just saying, you know, it's the same criticism I have for people. Yeah.
Yeah.
David,
the end of the show was actually the segue into the book, Ahsoka. That was the whole purpose of it. Was the segue into the
another
book.
agenda. Another agenda. Yeah.
This is what David Harvey said real quick. Based off of season 1 of the Mando, we probably can predict what they would do with Boba Fett based off the director of the episode that he is on. And then we got my boy Danny. He said, I disagree, Lord Callis, but I respect your opinion. What do you disagree with, my friend?
He thinks that that Mando would be
the Mando was the big man on campus.
And I'll give him that if we're talking about just the 2 movies that you see him. If we're only talking about the 2 appearances that you see Fett in the original trilogy, then yes. But if we're talking about all of Fett's lore, then absolutely not.
What do y'all think about the Bo-Katan? You know she got cast too.
Well, Katie Sackhoff, I see. That's where my bias comes in. It's like, oh yeah, I want to see my girl on there.
Yeah, I like her.
You know,
I like her too.
So I'm trying to not give her a pass, but I'm gonna wind up giving her a pass anyway. Just want to see her. But hopefully, they don't fuck this up. That's all I'm saying. That's why I can't get myself all wrapped up in it. I want to see how it plays out. I'm trusting Jon Favreau to do it right because after Drunk spilled the beans on this freaking Civil War, you know,
it's a long.
If there's any
gamble,
show,
but you never know.
OG says
show
she had info and led missions up to it. I know she's talking about Ahsoka then.
Hey, thanks, Danny, for letting me know I missed it. He said, Drunk is right. Check out the Mandalorian behind the scenes show on Disney Plus. She was on the last show and she didn't seem invited.
What? Kennedy?
Yeah.
That's Kennedy. Yeah. You know what? That's good, though. It need to be some inner fighting. They need to fight over the creativitism.
No, you know what her problem is? Because if Jon Favreau actually pulls this off, where he start winning fans, if he pulls off Mandalorian 2, do Boba right, you know, give Ahsoka her little shine for the little 18 to 25-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Do some competent stories with good directing. You know, the girl Deborah Chow did the good thing and everything, all that. Do something and improve on the character development. And just like you said, Mark, you know, it's turning into the fucking Love Boat. They throwing cameos, but Jon Favreau got to do something to get us back in the seats. He's got to do something. So if the movies ain't doing it, he got to do it with the TV show.
The Mandalorian was already a success, though. You know, what they're looking to do now is exploit. They're trying to ride that wave.
I totally agree.
You know, all we wanted was good Star Wars, and that was a step in the right direction. You know, now all this extra shit that they're throwing in there, you know, it's overkill.
I know it is.
Yeah,
it is. I'm just curious to see if the overkill can be all right in the right direction, or if the overkill throwing it in there and then somewhere along the line we lose Boba Fett to some bullshit, Ahsoka doing, you know, Mary Sue Ray shit that she ain't supposed to do. And then Bo-Katan is man-hating everybody along the way. So who the fuck knows?
Ryan Kendall with the $5 super chat. I didn't blow you up before, but I'm about to blow you up
I said,
now.
Frank, you hang out with Joe Louis. Just between me and you, how old is Joe Louis? You know what Frank told me? He said, hey, Joe Louis 137 years old. 137 years old.
Oh man, you ain't never meet no Frank Sinatra.
The classic.
Classic. He said, what Mando going to do when Bo-Katan keeps taking her helmet off? Filoni's continuity is trash.
Yeah.
Continuity.
Oh, yeah. You know I
continuity.
can't read. You know I can't read, drunk.
No, that Ryan's right. OG
Yeah, that was
Star
the
Wars
weirdest
is right.
Fucking
Callus
rule that he
is
wrote
right.
into Mando. I don't understand why he did that, but it is what it is.
I'm so
It
glad
just
I'm
didn't make any
off.
sense.
I'm so glad I'm off the Filoni bandwagon.
Especially since he took like.
Speak on it, Callus.
No,
Speak on it.
I really liked The Mandalorian. I really did like that season. But when he said that, and then in that same episode, right, we can't take our helmets off. In that same episode, the children are playing right outside.
Right.
And he takes his helmet off to watch the children. And you say you're not supposed to take your helmet off in front of people, right?
Right.
But in that same episode, he takes his helmet off in front of people. He's sitting in the window to eat.
But nobody didn't see him, though, right? I thought that nobody see him.
Listen,
I remember
man,
that scene.
There's not behind stained glass windows.
That's their religion.
He was in a village where they probably didn't even have windows.
I
It
remember
was
that.
just a
You're
thing
right.
that right? And
that's
the window
that's
was
when he
open.
fought old girl.
He sat down there to eat.
Yeah.
Took his helmet off, and the children, he's out there watching the child and the children of the village play.
That's
so
when
right
he had
in
that flashback, right? He
yeah,
had that flashback.
well, he had a flashback in like every
episode.
Now, I did respect this, Callus, when the last episode.
and I really enjoyed the movie. So I don't want to seem like I'm dogging the Mandalorian because
well, the episode before last, I respect how he took out the helmet because he was damaged.
Yeah,
he was badly hurt.
But it never was a
But
problem. That was never a Mandalorian. It was not part of the culture where they could not take their helmets off in front of somebody. Now, I like the fact if he would have said that or kept it at the fact that that nobody can take your helmet off of you. Now, that's very Mandalorian, right? But the fact that you can't be seen without your helmet on in front of somebody, that was never written into, as far as I remember, that was never in the lore.
Now, does that go for family? Does that go for family too? Like at Thanksgiving, what do they do? You know what I mean? that would be problematic. I would.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Mark, can you read that super chat for me?
Lorena Creole, $10 super chat says, "Good evening to all the sexy, toxic men on the panel. Thanks, Fatal and Demajanai, for having me on Keepers of the Force." And then she got the little kissy thing going on there. Shouldn't the Dark Council have some dark female guests? Uh-oh.
What you guys
I got an how should we say, an appointment with her
we
to
had
bring
a
her back
female
on my
guest
channel.
though.
So.
We had Geeky, right? Geeky was on the show that one time. I remember.
Yeah, well,
we had Anna last week.
OG Star Wars was on the show too. So yeah,
yeah, she's looking
right. That's making it clear.
Yeah.
But you know what? Before we get started, Fatal J, just behind that, would you mind if I go into another segue?
Hey, do your thing and spit hot flames. You
Yeah,
see how I ride it?
Because Demaj and I had me all shook to death and whatnot. I'm ready to, head to Tahiti to earn 20%. But we just
do, Raina.
Now we just came from, having a wonderful Mother's Day, and just this past Sunday, and I know we got a few of our ladies in the chat. Some of them are mothers, others may not be, but celebrating the ladies in such a way. And I wish I would have had the presence of mind. Like I said, I've been kind of in and out.
We had Mad Mama Bear on, and we had my nerdy home on.
Yes. So here is something to really just show love and appreciation to all you ladies out there. Thank you for being the mothers of civilization. Thank you for, doing your thing, raising us the way you do, and making sure that we don't turn out like knuckleheads, which we do anyway. You know, everything that you sacrifice, everything that you've done for us, whether your mother is here or may not be here, it's just a reflect of, you know, it's just me reflecting on just how grateful we should all be on every level. So this is my most personal, but and I've said this before, but I feel like with this music I just got really caught up, and but yeah, I'm definitely going to blaze it with this. So ladies, all of this is for y'all. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Moonlighted love songs, never out of date.
Yeah.
Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate.
Absolutely.
Moonlighted love songs, never out of date.
Yeah.
Hearts full of passion, soft,
All my
never
love to you,
out of
ladies. Let's do it. Check it out. As the sperm leaves the shaft of man, understand that the object is the fertilized one man indeed. The seed of life is needed to breed. A new type of man rise up on the scene. Second dawn, I and I risen keeps me calm. As in Psalm, the Lord of creation, hold my arm. The egg is blessed with the sperm's fertile love. Pretty soon, 2 angels will come from above and start the process that will address your life of every aspect of your journey towards your Lord. Sometimes life can be so short you can't afford. No procrastination on your part. Take heart. Let me start to spark your life from the dark. In the warmth of the womb you spend without form. Month 1 as the angels help you stay strong. You belong in his care. You grow by his lead. Month 2 as the lung causes you to breathe. The heart also forms at this stage of life. The angels is recording your wrongs and your rights. The head starts to form, also feet and hands. You float in darkness as the rest start to expand. Your mother feels your presence, she sings love songs. Now your love on, and now it adds on more years of righteous deeds, so you can believe that the Lord will bless you in whatever you need. Your mother cares not whatever else you go through, as long as nothing on earth ever harms you. She doesn't know that the angels stand by your side, praising God forever as you open your eyes for the first time in month 3. Now you're pleased. Month 4 rolls around as we get down to the nitty-gritty. As your form is complete, you kick your mother to tell her you need peace in your life, cause she knows you have rights. She protects you more stronger during the night. She sleeps and dreams, now her dream is your dream. So be careful if you bring something that worries you, cause it will worry him. Capacity not to sin for him is grim. Push it gently to tell you you're still my friend, my best friend, until the very end. Come on, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know we're gonna do it. Month 5. Month 5 comes around more quicker than expected. You're still protected, but sometimes it gets hectic in your ear. Your mother's voice now becomes clear. You now feel all of her joys and fears. Your DNA matrix is put together by both your mother and father. From the song they both wrote to the Lord to bless them with the offspring. Now sing his glory as we now enter spring. April, May, June, flowers in full bloom. You're happy that the blessed event is coming soon. Month 6 passes by, more drama on the rise. Your mother cries, your father cut all ties with the union. That makes the Lord of the Flies very pleased, cause if you do right, he can succeed of bringing Adam's line of mankind to his knees. You disagree? Follow him then and you will see. That's right, back to the story. So, back to the story, we roll to month 7. A new command is sent down from the heavens. The angels at your side for month 1 is almost done, recording your life, how your Lord wants it done. But you step to month 8 to keep it straight. You can't wait to step in a new place where sights and sounds are amplified 100-fold, into a world where your heat becomes cold. Month 9 becomes the moment of truth. Your mother feels it's time to let you loose upon the world. Whether you be boy or girl, you're still a pearl. In her eyes, you mean the world. The angels look neither pleased or displeased. Their job is complete, so now they take their leave. Nothing for you to worry or fret, cause 2 more angels will come after your first breath and stay with you until your final breath, until there's nothing left for you to profess. Push, mommy, push. Yes, here we go. Don't lose control, just let me come out slow. Now I know how important you are. Looking in your pretty eyes, I say praises due to Allah.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is from a grateful man right here. We will be nothing without your love, your affections, just about everything. Just a daily reminder. Fatal J, I'm gonna pass it over to you, brother.
Oh, hard. Chris Stanley, thank you so much for the 199 super sticker. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody that's been sending me donations, man. That's dope, man. Y'all making me feel all giddy and special.
Hey, I gotta
Thank you so much.
let me say what's up to Peter Calabusi.
Okay.
He said hi to me in another chat, and I didn't respond to him, and but I see him in here supporting. So I just wanted to say I saw it. Hi back. Thank you.
Hey man,
I think Subhuman said hi to me too. What's up, Subhuman? I can't remember anybody else did a personal message. So,
Drunk is right, man. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all just ain't an audience, man. Y'all family, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all come here every time Tuesday to support us and show love, man. We appreciate that. That keeps us going,
sir.
You
Look
know.
at Tugs with the super chat.
Let me see what Tugs at.
Look at that.
You know
Thank
what,
you,
Tugs? Tugs always supporting, showing love, being an awesome moderator. Her and Steph, Benzo, Thomas. Thank you so much. Thank you so
And
much.
Lorena, I knew exactly what you were talking about. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Tugs, let me hit you with a solar flare.
Solar
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I got some more news for y'all. And guess what? It comes from the king. The king himself. Okay? A lot of these newcomers, they don't forget about the king, bro. They don't forget about the king. They don't forget about the king of Star Wars. Now, who y'all think I'm talking about? Who y'all think I'm talking about?
The king.
Who the king of Star Wars?
The king of
Luke Skywalker.
How you know? How you know, Drunk? Drunk is the man. Mark Hamill explains why his time on Star Wars is officially over. Can y'all see that?
That's sad.
Can y'all see that?
Bro, I'm over here
What is it?
talking, and my mic was muted. I was sitting here talking like Hamill himself, Mark Hamill.
Mark
Hamill
Hamill.
himself, and Fatal's not saying anything. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever.
You thought I was ignoring you, Gallus. But yeah, the king speaks. Let's read about it. Mark Hamill feels his time as Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars universe has come to an end. Hamill introduced the world to the complex character in the saga's 1977 debut, created by George Lucas, which turned the former soap opera actor into a superstar. Dang, my boy was a soap opera actor? Dang.
Yeah.
The veteran actors tell EW why he is saying goodbye to the character, but remains excited about the future of the franchise. Mark Hamill, no, he lying. Let me continue. Oh, I can't imagine that. No, Hamill tells EW exclusively about whether or not he'll consider playing in the Star Wars universe again if the situation was right. I had a beginning, middle, and end. Those films gave me far more than I ever expected when we started out, so it never even occurred to me. My farewell was in episode 9, and it was bittersweet.
That was not a farewell.
I love all those people, and I certainly have affection for George and the character he created. I'm full of gratitude for what it's given me in my career, but I don't want to be greedy. There are still so many more stories to tell and so many great actors to tell them. They don't need me. Luke, Mark Hamill, yes, we do need you, and you know you lying. You know you lying, bro. Y'all speak on that.
I mean, episode 9, honestly, was the real Luke Skywalker, even though I hate to admit it. If there was a real Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy, it definitely wasn't 8. Even though he was a Force ghost, he kind of told it like it was. Treat your lightsaber with respect. Fear is the destiny of Jedi. I hate that he even had to throw in that line that he was wrong because of what Mr. Johnson did to him in episode 8. But man, he's my favorite. He's my favorite character. He's the reason why I love Star Wars. And the only thing that actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Let me take this back. The only time under the Disney umbrella that Luke Skywalker was in the Battlefront 2 story mode game. When you got to play him, he showed up to help the main character, which is a woman who was from
Iden Versio.
Yeah, she was with the Empire, but then she switched over.
Spoilers.
Came to help her, and Ryan, I'll give Ryan Kendall credit because he reminded me of this. But she asked Luke, "Why are you helping me?" And Luke's answer was, "Because you asked." And that's more Luke Skywalker than we got in all 3 movies. That's who Luke Skywalker was. Because you asked. That's who he is. That's what his character matured into. He helped this traitor spy, helped this person that was part of the Empire, that was part of the Battle of Endor, that was killing rebels, things like that. And yet he still went to help. And when she asked, "Why are you helping me?" He's like, "Because you asked." Because you asked. And that was more Luke Skywalker that we got under the Disney umbrella. Even though that was EA, the timeline still came out while Disney owned Star Wars. So, and that was that.
Mark Hamill, we need you, man. We will always need you. You are Luke Skywalker. I was so disappointed with what they did to Luke Skywalker, and I always will have my EU books where I had Grand Master Luke Skywalker, and I will forever be the continuation to the Luke Skywalker that I grew up with. Because, when you sit there and you say, "You failed, Your Highness, I will never turn to the dark side. I'm a Jedi like my father before me," to go to, "Oh, my nephew is having a bad dream. I'm going to go wax him." That's what I'm going to do because my nephew had a bad dream. His best friend's son, his twin sister's son, he's going to think about killing. But that's the natural progression for Luke Skywalker. I refuse to accept that as canon ever. And that's just my story and I'm sticking to it. I know it's like beating a dead horse, but whenever I see anything like this, and the thing that makes it so bad is that I always say Mark Hamill is like the liaison for the fans, between the fans and the corporations, right? Because remember when The Force Awakens first came out and they had the red carpet? And this is before we knew the shit show we were going to get. And Mark Hamill was there, and they interviewed him on the red carpet, and the crowd just for whatever he was talking, the crowd just like, Mark. And he's just bouncing around. He's feeling all the energy and everything. And then, what do we get in The Last Jedi? And, and that's the thing that is so sad because this man, he loved that character. He loved that character. And and the part where, and I didn't see this because I refused to get that movie, but when they had the behind the scenes and they show him crying or whatever, like he was upset, physically upset on the set, and excuse me, to me, I'm like, there's no excuse for what they did to Mark Hamill. And then again, I'll say this also, and I said this before my stream, the fact that they X'd out Luke Skywalker's face, and I don't care if it was a joke, I don't care, whatever it was, but that was on StarWars.net. It was on there for the world to see. They have an X through Luke Skywalker's face. I asked anybody out there, asked the chat, could you imagine working at any company? You're working at Disney. Put an X through Mickey Mouse face and have that shown. Put an X through, I don't know, Goku's face and you work for Funimation. Put an X through Kermit's face and you work for Jim Henson. How is that acceptable as a company that you put an X through your mascot? Because literally Luke Skywalker is basically the mascot of Star Wars. How would you do that? But that's the mentality of Lucasfilm, and that's why I have zero respect for them and I have zero faith. I mean, obviously you'll have some anomalies like the Mandalorian. That's an anomaly so far from what I've seen. But other than that, no.
Comment chat is clowning, bro.
My whole thing is that the tweet in and of itself was just disheartening on so many levels for me. Because, I went through so much as a child, and that man was the one that I looked up to.
Dang, that's real, bro.
I wanted to be with. Got me through some hellacious shit. And I just went in that galaxy far, far away before I knew how to protect myself, before I knew how to fight that, And all throughout my life, I mean, I'm as militant as they come. Love my black heroes, love my history.
Yeah.
But there was always a part of me that wanted to be Luke Skywalker.
That's real, bro.
Now I'm in my 40s, and I was so excited to see my hero again, just so I can go back to that part of my life where everything was so good. And then, by the time Last Jedi came and just saw just how they just not even so much misused him, but they just made him look weak, cowardly, Not the idol, not the hero that I grew up with, that I wanted to be. And I said, we'll never see nothing like this in our life again. Do you know that it wasn't, I don't have a problem, even though I hate the new characters, I didn't have a problem with them being in it because I know what the deal was. I know that you wanted to bring the new people in, cater to the new blood. I get that. But you couldn't, at the very least, show the love and respect that this man, Mark Hamill, gave to the fans day in and day out. He had a life. He had a life. He had his family and this, that, whatever, but he still looked at us with gratitude and gratefulness that the role that he embodied, he knew it, and he celebrated that with the fans. And the only thing, y'all couldn't even throw him a bone and give him the respect that he deserved. To have him go out and shine and give us that feeling that we had as a child, because Star Wars is generational. So it goes from family to family, to generation to generation. The stories is timeless. It's a fable. You didn't have to put all that other extra dumb shit in there because it wasn't even necessary. But this is all we wanted. This is all we asked for. And you bastards couldn't even do that correctly. And now you have Mark having a fight with people that told him he was old, he was washed up. Nobody don't even understand, how much of an impact this man had on generations and legions of people from all walks of life.
Real talk.
And these kids don't even have a fucking clue. And then you know why we the way that we are right now. Behind this. Like we ready to kick your teeth in for this man, Mark Hamill. Never mind about his politics or anything else. I'm talking about the man that gave us everything we wanted as kids, and he helped us celebrate it for more than 35, 40 fucking years. And then this is the thanks you give him by having him go out like a chump, a sucker. You know? But at the very least, it didn't destroy my childhood hero. No. Because that's what the books is for. I literally have to come out of this thing to say that the books is now my sequel trilogy. The books and the story and the lore and everything that was there before the Disney sale is my lore. Disney ain't nothing, not even shit to me in no way, shape, or form. All it is just passing one property to another with heroes that I don't even care about. Everything that I love and care about is in the George Lucas era, and that's where it's going to stay.
You know what though, Abu? That's real talk, bro. Because the whole point of me watching the sequel trilogy was because I wanted to see how they was gonna do Luke, bro. That was the only reason. Like, I love Han, I love Leia too, but I wanted to see what was going on with Luke.
We wanted to
Period, point blank.
We wanted to see a new generation of Jedi. We wanted to see Grandmaster Luke Skywalker bring us these new Jedi. That's what I was looking for, man. That's what I thought The Force Awakens was gonna bring.
Share my screen whenever.
It's just a symbol of hope. He's a symbol of hope. He's been that way for decades. And they bring him back washed up. He was just wrong.
Drug, I'm gonna get you real quick. Let me get these super chats.
Yeah.
And then I'll share your screen. David Harvey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He said, what was the exact moment in The Last Jedi where each of you guys just checked out? Mine was when I saw Luke contemplate taking out his nephew. That was a big one right there.
See,
that was a big one.
The thing is, and that's why at the end of The Last Jedi, I just stared at the screen. Like, I was there with my whole family, and we didn't move. We just stared at the screen because the whole time I couldn't believe it. I was waiting for Luke to show. I was waiting for this not to be the way that it really was going. You know what I'm saying? And that took me all the way to the fucking credits. At the credits, I'm still standing there like, and then I look at my brother and we were like, what the fuck was that?
He would have never did that.
Yeah, like, what did we just watch?
He would have never did that.
At no point did I check out, because the whole film, I was waiting for the gotcha. Like, all right, I'm ready for Luke. And it never happened. I even had to go back that second time to be like, what did I see? Like, did I miss something? Is there something that was so deep and over my head that I just missed the shit? You know what I'm saying? And then it just and to this day, it still astounds me. And I don't understand. Like, I get it where everybody has their different opinions. But the one comment that concerns me the most, or I don't understand the most, is when people say that that The Last Jedi is the best arc that Luke's role could have gone in. Like, there was no other arc that he could have gone through. And for me, like, you don't understand Luke. For you to think that from the last time, even if you're just talking about the films, from the last time you saw Luke Skywalker, if you think that the Force Awakens end and the Last Jedi is where is how that transition should have gone, you just did not understand Luke Skywalker. And I'm not even talking about EU novelizations. I'm simply talking about from the films. Simply from those first 3 films, the way that his character was developed, you cannot possibly tell me that you think that his arc would have gone the way that it did in The Last Jedi. So I do not understand that frame of mind. And that's why it's also so upsetting, like Abu was saying, like, and can get you in your feelings when people still praise that. Now, I understand that it was shot well and it sounded good, it looked good, but from a story perspective, how can you think that this is Star Wars?
They don't understand, Callus, how they ripped us apart. They think we crazy for saying this movie didn't turn out right. Last Jedi didn't turn out right. Rise of Skywalker was whack. They think we nuts for not agreeing. They don't understand how deep it goes. Abu Nas is the perfect example of how y'all ripped your hardcore fan base hearts apart.
Yeah,
Luke Skywalker is a true hero. And like David Harvey said, David, Luke would have never did that. Thinking about killing Kylo Ren. If he took a chance on his own father, why would he do that to his nephew? If he just sits.
Not only his nephew, we're talking about his twin sister's son, his best friend's son, the man who saved his life from the cold.
They came out. I'm just telling you. If you could share my screen real quick, this is why.
Okay, real quick, Drunk. I got you. I promise you. I got you. McKinney with the $5
super answer chat. All your questions.
Okay, I promise you. I got to knock them out because you know how StreamYard is. They'll disappear. But McKinney, thank you so much for the $5. Hearing the lump in Abu Na's throat, Disney, Lucasfilm, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, F you. That's how we feeling. Demagina with the $5. He says, Abu speaking from the heart, Father, Son, Kamehameha. Thank you so much, Abu. Demagina. Chris Stanley with the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. And Drunk, I'm about to share your screen. Here we go.
There it is right there. They wanted Luke out of the picture. This is Lucasfilm.
Oh, I seen that.
The lady, she gave a message about the future of Lucasfilm, and in her desk, right on the side, was a picture of Luke Skywalker with a big red X on it.
And why? What for? What for?
To remind them that they have to move away from Luke Skywalker. There is countless interviews and things of people saying that we can't make. This is my problem with Dave Filoni now. I didn't have a problem with Dave Filoni until he was exposed in this other book that came out where he was saying he was agreeing with Pablo Hidalgo and everyone else saying, yeah, if you make it, if basically, and I'm paraphrasing, forgive me, basically if you bring Luke in, the whole movie's gonna be about Luke, and that's not what you want, right? So you got to change it. So you got to deal with Luke. That's the only way it's gonna work.
And not final mistake.
It's gonna be about Luke. So if you want it to be a female-driven trilogy, so girls will have Jedis and stuff to look at, then you got to do something with Luke.
But here's the thing.
Say that slogan again you said, because that was a flawless victory when you said that sentence. Say it again.
That was the first and final mistake.
That was your first.
Wait. Bring Demagina's picture back up. Please bring his picture back up. Now look at these Jedi in the back of his goddamn screen right there.
You damn right. That's why I put them there.
That putting Luke in this movie would have discounted having female Jedis. Not in the least. Let
me tell you something. Jaina Solo is my
goddamn Jedi.
My second favorite character next to Luke. At no point does she take away from Luke. I tell you, look, I say this all the time, and this gets me choked up every time I say it. People don't understand. But when he promoted her to master, they were fighting the Lost Tribe of the Sith. She had broken ribs. He was cornered. I think he had a broken arm himself. And he reached out with her to the Force. He says, Master Solo, I need you. When he said that to his niece, that still gives me so much fire because she's the sword of the Jedi. You understand? And
yeah, man.
And for them to say that, and that's the thing that always pisses me off too. Oh, because he's a white man, you can't connect to him. Really? Because there was two characters that I grew up with. Peter Parker in the comics and Luke Skywalker in the movies.
Yeah.
Now you can say whatever you want. You can be, oh yeah, he's a crossover Negro. Yeah, he don't whatever. F yourself. How about that?
Listen to me.
Luke Skywalker, Peter Parker. Neither one of them are black. And those two are my favorite heroes.
Bro, that don't make you cross over. My favorite hero is Batman, bro.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Black Panther. I got all the Black Panther.
No, I'm just saying. You get those knuckles head out there who might try to pull some crap like that.
One don't
but
have
I'm just saying.
To do with the other one. Just because you idolize these characters on screen does not mean that it takes away from who you believe you are inside. Like the one has nothing to do with.
Lorena said it right in the chat. She said, "This is such BS. The person doesn't have to be the same race to be relatable." That's exactly right.
And here's the thing:
genders, all races.
Here's the thing.
I mean, shoot.
And here's the thing about that too. And this is one thing I've said this before, right? Those are my favorite heroes on the screen. But my heroes in real life, and this is the thing that people forget, it's my father, my big cousins, my uncles.
Yeah.
So I had them in my life. I didn't need the person on the screen to look like me. I had people in my real life that I looked up to as my heroes. You understand? And that's the thing that pisses me off when they throw that in there, because you know what that does? That discounts my father. That discounts my cousins. That discounts my uncles. When you say that, oh, you can't relate to people because the people on the screen doesn't look like you. I don't need the people on the screen to look like me. The people on the screen make me feel good when I had problems in school, when I was the geeky kid who got picked on and got wedgies because I like comics.
But the other thing,
you know what I'm saying?
Is that because that pride was instilled in you, when I look and love Luke Skywalker and I see what's happening with Luke Skywalker, I don't see myself as Mark Hamill, the white man on screen with his green lightsaber. I see Black Lord Callus holding the green lightsaber.
Exactly. Yo, and I'm so glad you said that, bro, because it's about imagination. And that's the thing that people forget. Like, I imagine myself being in the place of Luke Skywalker.
Exactly.
You understand? That's what that was about. You know, so
yeah, man. And I just want to say, Abu Nas, man, I love you for that, bro. I love you for that, man, because you made yourself vulnerable, you know, and you said what a lot of us feel, you know, and you allowed yourself to feel it that way, bro. It's like, I really do appreciate that.
Supposed to come out the way it did.
I know. I could feel that, man. No. That's why I wanted to say that. Don't be embarrassed, bro.
Yeah, because that's real, bro.
You had me going through some major shit when you were doing that. I was remembering growing up with my brother. You know, I was and all types of stuff, man. I had all types of feelings going on, and I just thank you for that, man.
Because
also, I just want to shout out too. Hold up, I just want to shout out too, if I can, all the people who died, who wanted to see The Last Jedi before they died. Now, some of y'all might know I did a couple of videos shouting out those people. All right, the last thing they wanted to do in this life was they wanted to see Luke Skywalker, you know, because that's where we left him at the end of The Force Awakens. We wanted to see him fully realized as a Jedi Master. Some of us have waited a lifetime for this, you know, and these people, it was their dying wish to see a symbol of hope that has persevered all of these decades, only to see this man say the Jedi must end, the Jedi must die. That's the last thing they saw before they died. I don't think Disney Lucasfilm realizes the level of betrayal. You know, so what Abu Nas was saying just brought all of those feelings back to me. All the people who were let down, my brother who didn't get to see any of this shit, and I'm kind of glad that he didn't, even though I would give anything to have him with me. You know, but I know that we would both be looking at each other like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, yeah,
you know,
man.
The last song that I
did. Abu, before you speak, I think it's only right. Subhuman just gave a gracious donation, and I want you to read it because it's for you, man. Let me see.
Subhuman 84, $50 super chat. Much respect to the Dark Council. Long live the original EU. And Abu, I always have your back. Thank you, brother.
Subhuman.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Subhuman.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Abu, keep going.
No, I just, you know, after the last song, you know, that I did, you know, just dedicating it to the ladies and thinking about my mom and, you know, and how much bullshit she had to put up with my whack-ass stepfather abusing me left and right. And all I had was Luke Skywalker to retreat to, you know, to shield myself from the pain and everything else. And it kind of like caught up to me, you know, especially when y'all was talking about it. And like I said, man, I did not mean for it to come out the way that it did, but, you know, shit, at the very least, you know, it's real. This is not just a fantasy. This is not just a movie. Or if you're mad at how he was treated, get over it and move on. No, this shit is real, man.
Because they forget.
And you know the messed up part about this?
It's coming from a place of hurt. That's where
the messed up part too.
From a place of hurt. Go ahead. Sorry.
The messed up part about this too, I'm sorry, Callus, is that they don't acknowledge any of us. You know what I mean? It's like every one of us here get overlooked, all right? Because they want to spin this narrative that is just white men, you know, who live in their mom's basement, who grew up with this. What the fuck are we supposed to be? We're just visitors to this.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of us have been here, man. This runs through our blood. You know what I mean? And none of us should have to validate our place in this. It's like we were born in this. It's like this is what we've loved our entire life, and they won't acknowledge that because, like I said before, it goes against their narrative. You know, so yeah, you know, it's just the epitome of disrespect. You know, none of us are that simple where we needed to just see our clone up on a movie screen. We were attracted to the story, to the characters. You know, we wanted to believe that we could be brave and heroic, and that goes beyond skin color. That is character.
Yes, sir.
You know, it has nothing to do with the physical appearance.
I know one thing. I need to laugh again, gentlemen. I got to get out of this mood because I can't even do the last two songs that I worked my ass off to do while I'm in this state.
But you know what? I might got something to fix that. I got something to fix that because I forgot to cover this. Everybody, Jeff Goldblum was trending.
That made me laugh.
Hold on. You're gonna make fun of a white guy on this show?
Huh?
I thought I heard John Campion speaking.
Shut up, drunk.
But you guys seen it, huh?
Dang,
they removed it.
They removed it?
Oh, they removed
You're
it.
damn
Wow.
right.
Nice.
I
guess
it,
Jeff Goldblum kind of complained about that shit.
Jeff Goldblum, he did that crazy roundhouse kick. Did y'all see that?
Nah,
I didn't even see it.
Drop the mic with Jeff
There it
Goldblum.
is.
Hold on, I can pull it up on Twitter because I'm
Jeff lookalike do street kung fu fight. What in the world?
I retweeted it on Twitter, so let me see if I can still pull it up.
If it's from the YouTube though, it's gonna pull out. It's pause.
Okay, let's see. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah.
Okay, this is the fight right here. Now peep this.
Who is Jeff Goldblum? I don't see him.
The tall guy, I guess.
He don't look.
The tall guy.
It ain't really him though.
Yeah, it ain't really him, but it was trending.
Imagine if it was him. Though.
What is with this dude's stance though? The dude on the left though.
Just
the
peep
legs
it out.
How is he bowling his leg?
That's the bow leg kick.
He almost looked like he was moving into a cat stance though.
He got a bow leg kick.
Now, if he had a cat
Y'all
stance,
see that?
then I'd
Now
be
that's-
scared.
Oh,
Look
he's
what he
trying to do karate.
Look what he opened up with. He didn't
There ain't
open
no
up with a punch.
karate.
He tried to sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Well,
But Jeff Goldblum started getting the
He did one himself. That's right. Oh, he did it. Oh, backed him up.
That's where he hurt him. You see that? That's where he
Yeah,
hurt
he
him.
hit him. Boom.
Oh,
Oh, that's a barely connecting. That's
yeah, but look how good it
Fell
feels.
backwards, Callis.
it was
He
good
backed
form,
him
though.
up.
Huh?
Yeah.
Callis, he backed him up with that kick though.
Well, I don't know why.
I'm
Okay, now
like,
watch
Daddy,
this.
I don't want none.
Okay, now,
All right,
At
he's
this
done.
point-
He said, "Come on."
Yeah, at that
but
point,
Callis,
let that dude go.
Callis,
No mas.
he was done, but watch this. I thought he was done, but watch this.
Now,
Baya!
Oh,
Now, that
Oh,
was
that
cheap,
was
though.
it. I'm done.
all right, that's it.
I'm
Because he could
done.
have cracked a rib.
Good night. Good night.
All right.
That was
nah.
cheap, man.
Good fight, man. Good fight. Damn. That's crazy.
Chaos theory.
Get
Yeah.
my jump back.
I know. You didn't
Yeah.
pick my camera back on.
All right, fellas, we almost over. I got one more thing I want to show you. It's what's coming to Star Wars. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all what's going on.
Finish him.
Oh, damn. That should
Nice.
Dark Council.
The future of Star Wars. All the movies and TV shows in development. Dang, I can't read. In development right now. First up is The Mandalorian season 2. We already knew that.
Starring
We
everybody.
already knew that.
Everybody. Starring
I
Baby
know.
Yoda.
Like
Everybody from the
Starring
past.
Baby Yoda and then everybody else.
and we got an untitled Tika Waititi featured film. What you guys think that's gonna be about?
Thor Ragnarok Part 2.
Homosexuals in space.
I bet money has nothing to do with the Jedi. It's gonna be a side story. like maybe spies or something like that, like Rogue One. You know, I think it's gonna be something like along those lines.
I like to see the underworld when they dive into the underworld. As long as it is done right.
It could be. You want to know something crazy? I would really love to see or read something about the the Hut Boss cartel.
Yeah, absolutely. The syndicates were crazy, man.
Yeah,
and there was
Black Sun.
Yeah, all of the syndicates.
Black Sun was the joint.
Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was
that
what
would be
the
awesome.
movie's gonna be on.
Next up,
Jason Andor. Nobody wants that TV show
because they're gonna try to make him like Han Solo.
But he dies. We know what happens in the. That's what they don't understand. We know what happens at the end.
That's it.
And that's what the passion from all of us when we talk about The Last Jedi. It was hard to go back and watch the original trilogy because it's kind of like until it clicks in your mind that those three movies aren't really what they are, then you can enjoy them again. But I remember, it's just.
Mm-hmm. And bro,
when you know what happens at the end, you're kind of like, well, then this character is not important to me anymore because look what happens to him.
Yeah, it gets worse if you read the comics. I'm telling you, when they're going back, the way that they're rewriting Luke from the Empire Strikes Back on, man, it gets worse.
See, that's what Mark Hamill was talking about. Mark Hamill is saying goodbye to Luke Skywalker. But
Yeah,
Luke Skywalker will go on. Luke Skywalker will go on. They're going to parade his corpse all up and down the place. You know what I mean? Doing all types of crazy stuff with his character.
Because they're going to run out of money. And what brings in the money? You got to go back to the original. Listen, it doesn't surprise. Listen, and it doesn't surprise me. And I'm sorry if I cut you off, Mark. I apologize.
That's all good, bro.
It wouldn't surprise me while they're dangling Boba Fett, while they're dangling Ahsoka, while they're dangling all these things for people to go out and rebuy their Disney Plus subscription and everything, because Disney is hurting bad. This virus has cost them $1 billion so far, and the numbers are skyrocketing. And it looks to me like their parks are not going to open in California probably till the end of the year. Some of the parks are going to open up just very selectively, but the majority, they did some polls out there that I was looking at, and people are like, I'm not going to come to a Disney park if it's only open 10%. You know what I'm saying? So why am I going to spend money to go to a Disney park? So now the movie theaters ain't opening. So who's going to go to a movie theater? The only thing Disney has right now to make money is the Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Right? So they are going to dangle, hey, let's dangle Boba Fett. We'll just give it, like, a lot of the reports are saying he's in it for 5 minutes. Like, it's very small.
That's messed
Then they're
up.
saying Captain Rex. Let's throw in Captain Rex. Then people will get it. Let's throw in this character. Hey, let's tease Ahsoka. Let's tease all this. So, like, and I hate to use this word, but a lot of the normies that just like they don't know all this stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? They don't know. They don't read the book.
But where does Cassian Andor fit into any of this? Who the hell wants to see
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Is there anybody out there looking for a Cassian Andor TV show? Please speak up. I'm confused.
Yeah,
Donnie Yen was
the costs money.
Yeah,
Donnie Yen was the man that wrote. He was the man that wrote.
That would have worked. But here,
but ain't nobody talking about him.
I can see that.
Drunk. It's not 1 billion. They've asked for loans, and shout to Lorena, because she said it's 11 billion. They just asked for a loan, because I just seen it on Conference TV. They asked for $11 billion loan. Yo, they are in. Look, people talk about how Disney's a freaking powerhouse.
I can explain that. They took out that money because here in Orlando, they went and bought a whole bunch of new land for some kind of Marvel expansion or something that's happening. So I knew where that money went. They released their financials that you can get access to like last week. And so the total loss right now is $1 billion and climbing. Like, they're still going to be closed for a couple months. So by when it's all said and done, they could be at a total like loss. Now the credit card debt, that's different. That's kind of like goes into a different category. Not to like diminish that it's not a lot of money, but I'm just saying. So they can't even afford their cast members or their workers. They haven't even called these people back because they can't afford them. They basically told all their workers and employees, go on unemployment, right? Because we don't even know if we're going to have you back. They sent all their international employees that power one entire theme park. They sent them all back to their country saying, I don't know if we're ever gonna have you back. And so it's like they got serious problems. So I'm expecting copy and paste stuff, right? They're gonna do live action Bambi, live action Pinocchio, like all that stuff. They're gonna do that because it's gonna make quick money. They're gonna try to get people on this Disney Plus because that's a monthly money. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm telling you, that's all they're thinking about right now. That's all they're thinking about is we got to make money. And unless they get a government bailout or whatever, which I mean, who knows how that's gonna work? But I think that's just why they dangled Boba Fett and Ahsoka, and the Cassian TV show is stupid. I agree with you. Who would get Disney Plus for that? I don't have no idea.
Look, you know what they're gonna do? Honestly, I guarantee you that Cassian Andor, they are gonna do the same thing they did with the Mandalorian. They're gonna pull out legacy characters. They have no choice.
Course.
Darth Vader is gonna be all over that shit. Trust me. Darth Vader is gonna be all over that Cassian Andor.
And it wouldn't shock me, Demajani, if they come out with a Vader movie based on what happened between Return of the Jedi and Episode 7. It wouldn't surprise. Nah, I'm tripping. Why did I say
between
Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith, yeah. Kind of like what Star Wars Theory did. Kind of like something in between there where he just became
it's coming,
Vader.
bro. It's coming. And I'm gonna tell you what else.
And I think that's kind of why your boy's kind of like, doing what he got to do, because they probably gonna take some ideas from him. I'm telling you, and he might get a little cut.
I'm telling you what's really coming. No,
he might get a cut.
A New Hope reboot.
Look, I know you're saying it, and I said, look, I hope they don't do it in my lifetime. But the way things are looking with this CV thing,
I was going to say,
it looks like that's probably going to come in our lifetime, bro.
They're just waiting for George Lucas to pass away so they can get that green light.
I think they'll go from Empire on. I think they'll leave A New Hope alone, because A New Hope, Luke Skywalker is still in his infancy stages. You don't really get Jedi Luke Skywalker.
So you think they'll start an Empire on up?
I don't have
because of the way that they're
faith.
rewriting the him in these comics, beginning with the end of Empire. I can easily see them retconning from Empire on. Luke Skywalker in A New Hope, he's in his infantile stages of even his character development. So you don't get that much in the way of Jedi from Luke in A New Hope. You get just a little bit of the foundation, right? But you can manipulate or mold that differently into Empire Strikes Back, and Empire Strikes Back is the one that is coveted, right? It's the one that everybody loves. So when you think of Luke Skywalker and you want to see Luke Skywalker, it's you see him as Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, right? And so which one does it make the most sense to change fundamentally? And that would be Empire Strikes Back.
I'm gonna tell you this though, if they get new leadership, which they might, if this thing is true and like Kennedy's out, I bet we won't see it.
Yeah, but I will say this.
I think it's Kathleen Kennedy. I think you get rid of her.
No, it is her. But
I agree with you, Trump.
I will say this though, just to piggyback what you said, Callis, the fact that in 2 times I've seen those between yourself and a couple of other people who've mentioned those comics. There's 2 times I've seen where in those comics they describe Luke as weak. And that shit pisses me off because what is the thing that Vader says himself in A New Hope? He says, "This what a strong person he." I'm paraphrasing. When he was in the trench, he says, "The Force is strong with this one."
Yeah.
That's Vader from right. He's in a different ship from him. He's not even
knew who he was.
Exactly. He said the Force is strong with this one. But we're gonna go to comics and Luke is weak. Man, that honestly, I'm about to lose it right now because I'm like when I think about that, I'm like, why would you call Luke Skywalker weak in any form of fashion?
Bro, they got him described describing the lightsaber as a tool. As a tool. The lightsaber ain't no goddamn tool, man. The lightsaber, weapon is your life, Obi-Wan
Yes.
said. This weapon is your life. This ain't a tool of the Jedi. This is part of the Jedi. It's the crystal, the blade, the Jedi. That's it. I mean, the crystal, the blade, the Force, and the Jedi, right?
Yes.
All of them intertwined as one. Come on, man. The way they got him.
Man, that's
I'm
the
telling
reason
you,
why
we
they're
get new
saying now. You got
leadership,
so many
we'll
people
all
out there
change.
saying canon doesn't matter. They saying
Oh,
that now.
please don't
Canon
get me
doesn't
started
matter.
on that.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Please.
We get new
Yeah.
leadership, it will change. I'm
That's-
telling
I
you. That's
hope
why
so.
we
I'm
have to
hoping.
keep fighting. That's why we have to keep speaking out. That's why we have to let
I
people
fully
realize.
intend to do that.
Abu,
So-
real
And you
quick.
speak,
I
you speak with money. You speak with money.
That's
what
y'all
you do.
hold that thought, fellas, because y'all bringing the heat. Abu, can you read what's on the screen?
Oh,
better blow them up.
I'm gonna blow him
OG
up.
Star Wars with the $5 super chat. It is okay, Abu Nas. Crying helps heal. It is real, and it takes a real man to be honest and cry. Thank you. No, thank you, sweetheart. Like I said, I still have my little
Thank you,
this
OG.
about it, but I definitely get what you're saying, and I love you for it. as
Thank you
always.
so much,
Thank
OG.
you.
David Harvey with the $2. He said the fight continued with
2x4s.
Oh, 2x4s. Thank you so much, David. Man, I'm really appreciating the super chat love, man. And I know I got some more because I seen them. Let me see. Comment chat. Danny. Let's see what he said. Dang, I had it and I lost it.
Okay, Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer.
You know what? They've been calling me a boomer. They've been
And
calling me a boomer
you're
all
nowhere
week.
near that. That's
I
the
know, I'm-
ironic part.
Comment chat with the 199 super chat. Thank you so much. We need a Sith only movie, Ruler 2 to start. I agree. Or a
Yeah,
TV show.
Not
I've
under the
always said
Disney,
that.
not under the Disney umbrella,
I
mind
said
you.
that.
No.
I said that too. Because
Man.
that's the one thing I said they can do things, and it's crazy. I got to bring this up again, but like when you look at Cobra Kai, how they made the villain in the Karate Kid, from his perspective, he was the good guy.
Cobra
How about
Kai
they
was
do
awesome.
a Sith version from their perspective? They're the good guys. Hello.
Look at the vice president.
Because
The
they are
former-
the good guys.
Listen, the former vice
Exactly.
president, the former vice president who was in charge of Galaxy's Edge says, if new leadership, he was saying in a podcast, if new leadership comes around, he's like, we could tweak it to whatever they want. It's set up as Tatooine, as Mos Eisley. It's set up. You know, it's just like, but they just called it Batu. And you've been there, Tyler, so you see it like
Hey, it could easily be Tatooine.
it's just a little twist. So if someone comes in there and was like,
It
"Man,
could be
what
Mos
the fuck
Eisley,
am I
it could be
doing?"
Mos
like let's go back, twist the knob, very easy fix.
Both goes back to Mos Eisley.
And
Yeah.
that's it. It's so you could go there and see when you first go there, you could basically say this is
Mos
Mos
Eisley.
Eisley.
Yeah. It could be any town in or on Tatooine. It literally could, because they've just got the moisture farmer vaporators. They've got the A-wings parked. They got X-wing parked. So there's nothing that's really separating it from Tatooine to make it this new planet Batu. There's nothing.
Right.
There's nothing.
I still say they dropped the ball. They should have had at least something in there. Should have been Coruscant, the heart of the Republic. It should have been in there. I think it should have.
Coruscant would be very, very difficult. That would be a lot of money. Could you
It
imagine?
sure would be. That's the
Coruscant- that would
dopest
be
city in
dope.
Star Wars.
It would be dope though.
city.
I'm just saying. Think about it. Wouldn't it be
Hey.
dope though?
It's Disney. It's not like they don't have the money.
Bro, that's
You know
like
what?
New York.
Dope as shit, bro.
Bro, that's like New York times 50, bro. Coruscant is like New York times.
They didn't have to put. I mean, you didn't have to put every single building there, but you could at least made a replica Jedi temple or something, or the Senate building. You could have
Man,
did
I
something
want
like
Jabba's
that.
Palace, man, because I want some dancers. Come on.
Yeah,
Give me
dancers,
the-
Now we're talking.
David
Okay.
Hart. I know I'm saying Harvey. I ain't saying it right.
David Hervey.
David Hervey with the $5 super chat. On May the 4th, Donnie Yen posted on his Facebook page of his character in Rogue One using a lightsaber. And I remember I used to ask the Majina all the time, was Donnie Yen character force
wasn't-
sensitive?
He
He was force sensitive, but he wasn't Jedi.
He's not trained.
And
No,
so he
yeah.
wasn't. They all of them. They used the force. Even what's his name? What was the big guy? What was his name?
I'm on blank on the name.
The
His
big
friend,
guy
right?
with The big
The
guy
big
with
guns,
the machine gun.
Yeah, he was
with the-
force
gather
sensitive
gun?
too. All of them were force sensitive, but
Oh, that's dope.
so that would have been that would have been the story to explore, as opposed to, like you guys were just saying, as opposed to Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor, yeah, exactly.
Because I mean, this is them. They're on Jedi to protect the crystals. And remember, in Disney's canon, the only crystal that is for the lightsabers, the Kyber crystal.
Drunk, who you laughing at, man?
Look at my girl Jade Shadow. Look at her comment. All them tugs, all them my girls. They're all my girls. OG stop. Oh, I won't say that one, but you know, like the rest of them. I just like her savagery, man.
Ooh, watch it now.
I won't say that one.
How y'all say his name right here? I don't want to mess it up. How you say his name right here? Zervian. Zervian, is you new?
X is like an S.
Zervian, is you new? Is he a new? Is he a new person?
I thought that was.
I needed that laugh, Drunk. Thank you.
Zervian. Zervian, thank you
laugh.
so much. He says, thanks for all the real talk. Loving the show. That's what Dark Council is all about. We for the people, man. We got McKinney.
Always is mad at me. I can see it in the chat.
McKinney with the $5 super chat says, let's be real. They're waiting for Lucas to go so they can reboot the original trilogy. I am a believer.
I'm believing with you, Fatal. I don't like the way things are sounding, but that's why Drunk said what he said. We're going to keep fighting. At any way, shape, or form, we're literally going to stay on the ass. If I'm not, you know what, I always talked about retiring and just letting shit go, and, you know, there's nothing more to talk about. But ever since that whole thing with Luke, and I'm more committed to staying on the ass as ever before. I'm literally going to like take this to my grave now. I'm not going to let you shine. I'm not letting nothing ride. I'm not letting nothing go. As a matter of fact, Fatal, can I go into a segue right now?
Yes, but real quick, Zervian said he's new. Welcome to the Dark Council family.
Welcome to the. As a matter of fact, since you're new, you're getting a treat for the ages, brother. We talking about the fight of the century with Kathleen Kennedy and John Favreau. Oh lordy, this is the stuff that legends are made of. So y'all guys want to have some fun, because now I'm starting to trying to feel like myself thanks to Drunk 3PO. Can we get it cracking in the ring?
It's a white man helping a black man.
Damn right. And I ain't got no problem with that whatsoever. So yeah, you know, let's get into a fighting mood right now. Let's get this cracking, ladies and gentlemen.
Sam, Jaina, where are you two going?
We must go to Monument Valley.
It is imperative. Do not try to stop us.
But you're supposed to be monitoring the Hall of Justice today.
It is imperative. Do not try to stop us.
Something must have happened to them. I've never seen them act this way.
It's the Justice League Trouble Alert.
Super friends, the United Nations has been receiving emergency messages from around the world. A group are controlling children of every country. They're making them leave their home, and nothing we do can stop them.
Zack Snyder is that dude you heard? Whoa! Hold it. Now you know I'm starting off with my man Zack Snyder, so you already know I'm gonna get that cracking. Stop playing games. All right? Stop playing games with me. Now you're making me smile. Stop it.
Gotta do it, bro.
Let's do it.
It's the Justice League Trouble Alert.
Super friends, the United Nations has been receiving emergency messages from around the world. A group are controlling children of every country. They're making them leave their home, and nothing we do can stop them.
Zack Snyder is that dude, yeah, you heard? Know what it is when I kick you to the curb. They rip off the shit in Justice League Dark, and everybody loved it, it was on the mark. Hated BVS, Justice League fell apart, but Zack had a great plan from the start. He was on that dark shit that you loving right now. He would have blown your mind, but you be like, how? How can he do it when Justice League was hated? Hey, dumbass, that movie he didn't make it. That was done by that pussy Joss Whedon. Critics said it was good. Warner Brothers believed him. Jeff Jones betrayed him. Another fucking heathen. I ride for the boss until I start breathing. Get your shit together, HBO Max. Give us the Justice League film that was done by Zack. Yo, you best release the Snyder Cut. If
you don't like it, we give less than a fuck. Bad news, Disney Star Wars is dead. I choose Legends. Give me that shit instead. Roger Palpatine sucked Raylos on the floor. Lucasfilm now is in a tug of war. Jon Favreau versus Kennedy. I'm not bullshitting, this is just what I need. Man-hating Ho versus the real fans. Who's gonna go down? Who will fucking stand? Who will be the one to rule Star Wars land? My money's on Favreau cause he understands what the old fans really wanted from the start. That Kathleen tried to rip it all apart. Baby Yoda's back and so is Boba Fett. We even got Ahsoka who came on the set trying to bring Star Wars some level of respect. They gotta do it now cause there's nothing left. If they fuck this up, then you know what's coming next. We burn this shit down cause they all failed the test. Yo, you best release the Snyder Cut. And if you don't like it, we give less than a fuck. Bad news, Disney Star Wars is dead. I choose Legends, give me that shit instead. Abu Nas, the Dawn of Salah. You go against me, you better go with God. I roll hard with the Dark Council squad. Never test the best, cause that will get you barred. I got a lot of dreams and I got a fantasy. I hope some of it come true before I leave. I wanna make love to that girl Lady Gaga. Maybe I wanna make love to a Laura Baga. Maybe I just wanna buy the Star Wars saga. Do that shit over and let it go in harder. I won't fuck it up, that's word to my father. Sometimes I be thinking, why should I bother? Pointless to fear what you know is so near. Be prepared because you cannot compare to the Dark Council and the Phantom Menace, yo. Let it go. Be at peace, baby bro, cause now you know. Yo, you best release the Snyder Cut. If you don't like it, we give less than a fuck. Bad news, Disney Star Wars is dead. I choose Legends, give me that shit instead. Hold it down. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta understand. Once again, the Dark Council is back. Holding court like this, holding court like that. I love everybody in the chat. Thanks for holding a brother down when he was not on point and he wasn't relaxed. The Dark Council will always shine and be so divine and will always blow your mind. So Vado J, pass it over to you to break it down.
This is how I gotta go to Disney next week. They gonna think I'm robbing the place.
You do look menacing, brother. You do.
All I can say is
very menacing.
All I can say is this: drunk. The rest of the five couldn't do that. We couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So respect to you, bro.
Nah, you know what? I be going to work like that all the time. I be wearing my bandana all the time.
Really?
I need to get a bandana.
All right, y'all. We wasn't done yet. We got 30 minutes left for the show. We not done yet. We got to finish up what Star Wars has prepared for us.
I just want to keep laughing. Just keep me laughing.
Okay, well, you probably gonna laugh on this.
You gotta read the chat. You missing all the funny stuff in the chat, Faye.
I don't have my phone.
Okay, well, hold on.
I don't have my phone on me, man. Should have just.
You
I
missed
got it on the charger.
J5's comment. That was hilarious. They talking about giving me a gun. I wouldn't even know what to do with it if I had one, to be honest.
And I missed a super chat from the great
I
Cheryl.
about to say, that was the next thing.
Cheryl bag. Glad you're here, man.
Y'all look good in the scarf. What y'all think?
You look wonderful.
Did you get that package yet, Drunk? Did you get that package from me? Yeah, I'm sending you a package.
I didn't get it yet.
Oh, all right. Well, Shellback, thanks for the $5 super chat. I want you to meet my friend. His name, Jalen.
I swear that boy is about to burst a blood vessel.
He probably did.
Not healthy.
Lorena says I look marvelous in a scarf. Tug says she's gonna teach me how to use a gun. I've always gotten out of situations with my voice. I never had to use a gun. And I got beat up a few times.
Coruscant at Disney World, Disneyland only if they have Jester's Cafe and the Cantina with the Death Stick Dealer. Now that would be a dope show. We see what the Death Stick Dealer is up to. Did he really change his life?
You want to buy Death Sticks?
Did he change his life though? When somebody do a Jedi mind trick on you, does it stay that way forever?
This for you, Lorena Creel.
It does, especially if you're weak-minded.
Y'all know what country this is from?
Yeah.
It's my second home right here.
Yeah, man, that's easy. That's Mexico.
That ain't Mexico,
Nah, that's
man.
Haiti, right?
That's Haiti.
I was joking, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that was Haiti though.
I wear this out, and all the Haitians are like, "What? Where you get that? You Haitian?" I'm like, "I'm Haitian."
Might as well just say yeah.
I was gonna say it in Creole, but no one understand what I said. So
come and check. I missed 2 more.
Lorena will.
Lorena will probably Creole.
Lorena Creole.
I don't think she speaks it though. I don't think she speaks Creole. Lorena, Usi Aishin.
Oh, we got some new people up in this joint. Comrade Care Bear with the $2 super chat. Says first time here. Nice rap. Truth. That's for you, Abu.
Oh, thank you, good sir. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here.
Ryan,
welcomes you.
I didn't get the package you sent me either, Ryan. She said, I don't speak it well. I speak French. I can't understand Creole. See, she wouldn't understand me. That's a shame. You let this white boy show you up and you got Creole in your name? Come on. That's a shame.
Junk, my wife is Creole and she don't know French.
It's not French. Your wife is Haitian?
I thought Creole was French.
No,
it's a mixture.
Creole
It's a mixture.
So you could say something dirty to her.
By black people in Haiti.
Hey,
from
that's
French
crazy.
and Spanish dialect. You should know your history, man. Come on.
Look here,
Drunk,
I'm not.
you can say something dirty to her, Drunk. Say something dirty to her. Talk that dirty talk, bro.
I could teach you something off camera. Y'all didn't even know I spoke that language, did y'all? Y'all thought I was dumb. I see y'all.
We did.
That's all good.
No, I know the truth. That's why I kept my mouth shut.
Chat. I know y'all did.
All right, man, this is it. We supposed to wrap it up. 20 minutes left on the clock, and we need to go hard with these Star Wars shows. The next one up is an untitled Kevin Feige feature film. What do that even mean? What do that mean?
That means he's going to do something magical and wonderful in the reigns of the MCU. People are going to eat it up, and that's supposed to equal money.
So we getting a Star Wars MCU movie?
You want me to tell you something?
Pretty
though?
much.
Let me tell you something though. Real talk. I'm a little tired of the whole MCU stuff now. Anyway, honestly,
Martin Scorsese already played them. He already exposed them. Shit is not cinema. It's popcorn kiddie amusement park.
So y'all think Marvel on Blu-ray low?
Yeah,
in-game
absolutely.
for me. Hey, you know what just broke today, right? That they canceled Deadpool because Disney wants to keep it family friendly. They don't want no Deadpool.
That's okay. I got my 2 Deadpool movies. I'm good.
Bro, I bet that hurt Ryan Reynolds because he was banking on the movie.
No, it's not. It's not.
He don't even care.
Yet,
he did what he had to do. You know.
I see you, Mark.
I'm with you, bro. Let's do this.
Damn.
Y'all trying to rouse some people.
I was about to say, I feel left out. I need to get me a bandana. What
I
the
ain't got
hell?
my ninja.
And you the most gangster one here. What's up with that? How you let this white boy show you out? Oh, y'all should be ashamed.
Bruh, I had a very interesting evening. Okay, let me give myself respect.
I couldn't even turn on my camera without my computer breaking.
But let's finish the show strong. I got my ninja mask on. Let's do it.
Yeah, that they canceled Deadpool 3. If y'all didn't hear that, you heard it now. It's very sad because they didn't want the creator of Deadpool did a interview and he was dropping bombs on Disney like no one's business. Saying
Ryan Reynolds was?
No, the creator of Deadpool, the comic creator. He's the guy that produces the films. He works with Ryan. Ryan's just the actor. And they just went after. He just said Disney doesn't want it. They want to say family friendly. They said even if we did a Deadpool, it'd probably be PG-13. And he's just like, that just wouldn't work.
Would that mean that Blade movie gonna be garbage too? Because Blade is rated R.
Mm-hmm. Dude, if they don't do an R-rated Blade film, there's no even point in watching it.
True
What
indeed.
they gonna do?
I want my Fantastic
look,
Four.
if you realize in the Disney sequel trilogy, even with lightsabers, they didn't really cut off limbs or anything with lightsabers. So they kept it chill, you know. I mean, dude, even the prequels, George Lucas had Yoda throwing his lightsaber into the heart of them clones, man.
That's pure Star Wars right there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a Jedi master being a Jedi master.
You got the Last Jedi fight scene where they were slicing them dudes and they just took a little nick and that was it. You just
why do you think Revenge of the Sith is that movie? It
we
gave
all
us
look like we about to fight. We about to go. All right. When the eighth train coming, Callus, you make the noise if someone coming. All right, Abu Nas, you text me.
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you.
Train. All right, there's only 2 fools down there. They overweight. They on a pension. They don't care. All right. So, Vader, you go in and rough them up a bit. I'm the fastest one here. I'm gonna get Sir. Make sure we get the stuff and we out. Make sure you there, Callus, in the car.
I got the car, bro.
Let's do it. We about to set it off.
4,000. Thank you so much.
Watch me set it off like Vivica.
He said, I like love to hit that bell. I'm going to tell you what else. It's a guy on here. His name is Demonjanai. Make sure you subscribe to him too. Please. Please.
Right there.
They cut off Anakin's arm. Yeah, I'm saying the prequels, they cut off limbs. They cut off Dooku's head. They cut off, I'm saying the Disney trilogy, the lightsabers seem to not have any effect on anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a couple scenes where they pushed it through somebody, but that was about it.
Oh, the Mary Sue Ray scene where she pulled it in and then she gave him the healing hand of love or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, the lightsaber ripped through Finn's back. It should have just sliced him right. Yeah,
well,
that's what Danny said. Drunk. He said, drunk. They cut off Anakin's arm.
That's what I've said. I know. I'm agreeing with you.
And then he said, drunk Anakin cut off Dooku.
That's what I said. I'm agreeing.
Daddy love to do that, don't he? Daddy, we love you, bro. Thank you for the super chat.
Don't intimidate me with that bow tie, because I can't. If you ever saw me in a bow tie, y'all would have some comedy gold right there.
Okay, the next thing that's up from Disney Star Wars is an untitled Obi-Wan Kenobi television series that they've been hitting on for the longest.
What?
Yeah, we know
They're
that.
still telling that lie.
Yeah.
I thought they did that.
No, they talking about Anakin was supposed to appear in it. That
son of a bitch. Yeah. So that's what they trying to do. They trying to disrespect Revenge of the Sith on a sneak tip. Oh, you fuck.
Got to get new leadership.
Now, this is really just to hit you in the gut.
John Favreau, please. You're my only hope.
Look, guys.
Wait a minute. Did I see? Wait a minute. Am I seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, you are. I think that's just more.
No fucking way.
Just because nobody has said it wasn't going to happen yet, so they can just run with that.
All right, let them run with it. We know damn well that shit ain't happening.
I don't think it's happening.
Not even.
And
Listen,
look at
they've already screwed up the set. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I just want to go through the screen and punch him in his. Oh jeez. Oh, let me calm down. Calm down. I need to calm down.
Not announced. Rian Johnson's trilogy was not announced.
Yeah, it was never announced.
Okay, well, what about your homegirl? This your homegirl right here.
I'm glad you brought her up because I want to piggyback off of something that Cloudfish TV talked about real quick. You notice how they pumping her up all kinds of nonsense, right? But they don't say nothing about Deborah Chow, who actually has a good show under her belt, the Star Wars. But they're
She's doing Obi-Wan.
I know.
She doesn't create controversy, and so it doesn't fit the narrative. Because what she did was she did something that was good, and people praised it. And she's a woman, and then she's also a woman of color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that doesn't fit that narrative. So for them to speak on that doesn't drum up any sort of headlines. It doesn't create controversy.
Can I say something?
They stick with people that create controversy.
You can say something, Drunk.
Sometimes when I'm dressed like this, man, I just want to run up on a woman
Oh shit!
And just is there a woman in there that likes to be run up on with a man in a mask? That can speak French in your ear. That's a little mysterious. It's got the mommy hat on and the Haiti flag on. Come on now.
Drunk,
I would be dead, so I don't have no gun.
Drunk, you are my hero, sir.
There's not one lady.
RC from
I got a couple
end.
volunteers. There we go.
We got RC from the NYC. Here you go, my dude.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
I got a couple volunteers, but freaking Lorena wants to shoot.
Exactly. That's exactly what would happen, bro. You run up the wrong one.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I got Mama Bear. I got Tugs. I got oh man, I got a couple. Let's see.
That's because they know who
Ballet
you are.
dancers say, yeah, that's nice. Jay Shadow said that's Drunk's Tinder profile. Is there a woman out there that likes to be run up? Why are you checking out my Tinder, Mara? You already got my phone number.
Hey, that's my VP you talking about.
I'm just saying. Tug
Did I
says, "Come at
just
me."
see that right? That Tug said, "Come at me, Drunk."
She did.
You see that?
I know.
Drunk.
She holding too, though, right?
Huh? Baby.
I think she holding too, bro. I wouldn't.
Damn, Callus, me and you is the only one that don't have bandanas and masks, man. What the hell? We look like we the cornballs here. We ain't gangster enough. Damn.
Lorena be like, I just killed him. I just killed the most sexiest man on YouTube. Oh, that's not Demogorgon. I killed the most
RC says,
Hold on.
all hail the Dark Council. All hail the chat. Hope everyone is safe and well. Brother Abu, hope you feeling stronger.
I am now, thanks to all my brothers and all the people. Even though I don't have my phone, I can't see the chat. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for holding your brother down when he had his moment, especially you, OG Star Wars. Thank you so much, baby.
Don't say that to OG in the chat. She's saying, I want to get kinky up in here. That's what she just said.
She did not say that in no
See what I
goddamn
got
chat.
started?
She sure did.
Where the heck is your mask, Abu Nash? She wants to get run up.
I don't have a mask. That's the problem. That's the problem. I guess I'm not gangster enough. I don't got no bandana.
Bear attack. Bear attack. One.
Bear attack.
Here go my mask. I'm running up on him like that.
That's dope. Man, he got the dopest mask. Come in
Actually, he
chat.
does.
Thank you for the $2 super chat. He says a rapper, 4 thieves, and a sylph. Disney Plus show.
Plus show. There you go.
Disney better not put us on the show. That's for damn sure. Scream on all these bastards.
God almighty.
Oh, OG trying to step back because she knows she was trying to get kinky. Listen to her. Oh, she's
Hey,
just
y'all tell
laughing
me,
now.
what do
That's
y'all think
all.
about this untitled Leslie Headland?
What the
TV
freak? Who turned into a wrestler from Mexico?
Junk, he been had that up.
I just not noticed. Oh.
What do y'all think about this untitled Leslie
Oh
Headland
my
TV
God.
series?
I love
that is
all
a
of you
hard-faced
guys.
woman, man.
Wait,
That is
one last thing. Mara J says she wants me to run up on her in my turkey onesie. She got some sick fantasies over there. Wow. That sounds like a Kentucky girl that be loving turkey. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, thank you guys so much. I need this laugh. I needed this.
I
needed
mean,
this bad.
everybody's got fantasies, I guess.
What the?
Good thing I'm not on Twitter. Feel me.
What the hell was I just listening to?
If I was on Twitter,
wasn't me.
Oh man,
I didn't make
needed
those
that.
sounds either.
Man, I seriously needed this.
Listen, for some reason, I don't know why I just thought about this, but what's that movie with my man who does all those weird scary movies? He be like, "Is this some good fried chicken?"
How you get that from me dressed up as a turkey?
I don't know, but I just thought
After a
about that
girl
though.
from wherever she's from. I don't know. That's weird.
Awkward.
Everybody
yeah.
Damn, I really feel like the odd man out without no bandana.
How is it awkward? How is it awkward, Mara? You know, that's exactly what you said. How is it awkward?
Damn.
And
you know,
don't be embarrassed.
All I know is, ladies, the DMs are wide open.
Where'd Callus go?
Hashtag release the booty shot. That's all I gotta say about that.
Woo! Well, we have reached that final hour.
Tug says good grief.
Abu Naz, do you got one more?
All right,
hitter?
hold on. I just gotta say that I've been drinking this.
We can tell. We can tell when you fired up. You know how I can tell.
You know what? No, you know what? I'm glad you're doing it, man. Y'all, you picked up my mood. You, the chat, everybody. I'm
Just
so
no drunk.
grateful for
If you're
you
gonna be
guys
rolling
right
up on people, I gotta give you an honorary powder.
Some baby.
You need your honorary powder. You know, you put a little on your hands, right? You put a little on your hands, and you come
God.
across them.
Do not give people any ideas. Lord have mercy.
No, this is how you do it. All right, Mara, I'm coming at you with my, or whichever, whoever, the one that's not gonna shoot me.
Look on.
That's so pretty. I'm gonna roll it up like this. Say, turn around, sweetheart, and pop you right in the booty. That's how it's gonna work.
Oh yeah,
that's my dude.
So pop,
drunk is drunk.
But you gotta like it.
Drunk
I've had a hard day,
drunk.
man. Let me ride.
No,
Listen,
man.
Trump.
think they
If you're
like
gonna
that
look,
kind of
hold on, Trump. If you're gonna go for the booty, what you really need to do is just come up across, right? You gotta come around, right?
Do they not like
You gotta
that, or
make sure,
my?
you gotta make sure you cup the booty. Don't just slap it. You cup it. That's what you gotta do.
Straight facts.
That is why Drunk 3PO is acting up. All thugs like his juvenile. What? Y'all don't want to be popping the booty, or is that like that's not good enough?
They want the 5-second French and a reach around. That's what you gotta do, bro.
You know, there was a poll on Twitter. I'm sorry, Fredo. I know there was a poll.
No, you good, but let me shout out Matt G for the super sticker. I kept forgetting that. Thank you so much for the super sticker, my friend.
There was a poll on Twitter that said, a guy put a poll on Twitter saying, do abs matter, women? Because if you say abs don't matter, then I'm going to stop doing all these damn sit-ups. And so all these women were like commenting like about, no, you don't like if everything else is okay, as long as, you know, I don't mind. So the ladies in the chat, do abs matter to you? Let's see. Wait, Mara Jade just threatened me. Hold on. What the heck?
Can we go another 30 minutes, Fado? This is the best part of the show. Drunk. I can't see the chat. I'm missing out on a lot.
Hitting on a military girl like she's gonna shoot him. Hot thought. Oh, it's okay to pop the booty. Just make sure your face isn't covered. Wait, what? Hold on, man. Explain. Oh, abs don't matter. Okay, that's one. Mara says they matter to a point, so she needs the rock hard. I like my Twinkies. I'm sorry.
Me too, bro.
I got everything else. Like hostess, the hostess with the mostest. I sure.
Oh man, yeah. Dad bod rules.
Release the booty shot. Hashtag release the booty shot.
I like Dad bod's rule.
Yeah.
Nah. You know, we're not over the hill yet.
RJ just shot down every man in the Phantom Menace. That's all I'm saying. Every single man in the Phantom Menace. I'll say that.
Mary J, just so you know, I'm right in the middle. You know.
Well, all right. She just corrected herself. She said, "Not rock hard, but I don't want a beer keg either." Oh, I'm not talking beer keg.
Hold on.
Ain't no beer keg over here. But there's a little pillow. A little pillow.
You don't got a beer keg. You got like a 1-pack.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now. 1-pack.
Lorena says dad bods are okay. Make sure that upper body's tight though. My upper body's
wife, I said,
get popped.
I promise you, I will never get that gut.
Oh damn! He doing the Terry Crews type thing.
Yeah. That's all you're doing, man.
I could do a little bit too.
Hold on, drunk. Do it again. Let me blow you up.
Oh man.
I be doing
Well,
tons of
that's it.
push-ups.
That's it for us. Good night.
I'm sleeping in the gym. I ain't sleeping in the gym. 305 pounds bench press, baby. Boom, boom, boom. And I only reveal it to the ones that
pay the money.
So, if the abs don't matter,
I don't be
what
giving
about
my
the
snacks
price
away
dogs?
like the Majinai. The Majinai just give it away for free. Like, nah, man, you gotta take me out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Like I said, it's time for me to retire.
There you go.
These young bras is just taking over.
I'm not even gonna read that OG Star Wars because I'm not trying to die. But I'm just saying, you want to see that? You got to come visit me. That's how it works. All right. But it's all there. Trust me.
Oh my God. Oh.
She told me to take
La,
the shirt
la,
off. That's
la,
all
la,
I'm saying.
la. La, 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 la.
I told
All right.
La, 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 la,
Abu
la,
said,
la,
nah,
la,
nah, nah, nah,
la,
nah.
la.
we all
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. Don't you bring your ass in.
said subhuman send a large enough super chat.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Callis killed it.
First of all, this ain't my channel, so it won't matter. Number two, he's already sent one where I'm gonna be dressed as cartoon He-Man in underoos. With Tugs is gonna dress like she's dressing like a stripper from Vegas. Mara Jade is going to be in a Australian bikini, and Anna's going to be wearing her Prisoner Leia outfit on a live stream to come. So that's already happening on my channel. I just got to wait for my freaking underwear to come in, and then we'll make it happen. So cheers to the He-Man underoos that are coming.
That's gonna be a trip.
Home.
That's gonna be a trip. McKinney, thanks for the
I just
$5.
don't want to stand up. Like they said, I have to stand up and prove that I'm wearing it because.
I mean, you're going to have to do that pretty much
because I don't want nothing to fall out.
And then on top of that, the channel get marked gratuitous sexual nudities and all that.
This channel already marked from our conversation earlier. They like,
it's listen, I'm surprised it's still running.
Listen, when that stream happens, right? I'm just saying I'll be there just for research purposes.
No,
for science. I'll be there for science.
I don't mind.
Mara Jade, I'm still waiting for my pair. That's all I'm saying. I'll be satisfied with my pair, Mara Jade. That's all I'm saying. That's all the guys asking for is a little bit of pair.
Last time.
McKinney, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Okay, subhuman, send a large enough super chat so Drunk will do a pec stream in the future. Terminus, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Drunk gonna unzip his. Drunk, you read that.
Gonna unzip his pants and go King Kong. He got ass on me. I mean, you didn't have to super chat that. Everybody already knows that to be true. Appreciate it.
For the record, not everybody knows.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Right?
Just for the record, not
leave it to
everybody.
the voice to make sure that's been clearly noted.
Oh my God,
we close, but not that damn close.
Wow. Tubbs, thanks so much. She said she'll be there May 31st.
I don't know what to go from that.
All right, man, we're going to shut it down, man, because a lot of people got to go to work. We thank you for sticking with us this long.
I'm
Abu
off tomorrow,
Nas.
too. Thank God.
Abu Nas, do you got something for us to end the night? Perfect.
Right. Wow. Like I said, I really needed this, gentlemen. Thank you so much. My mood has been officially picked up, and I know everybody in the chat, thank you for helping out. Whew. I'm going. Damn, I don't even know I don't even want this stream to end right now. I'm just, I'm getting in the festive spirit, And but yeah, let's.
Festive, you mean kinky?
I wish I was in the kinky mood. The kinky talk wasn't even addressed to me. It's all on you. You know, I
just
can't even see the chat anyway. I got the phone
I
all
asked a
over
simple
there.
question from a simple white man.
But at the very least,
Wonderful ladies answered me.
but the very least, between y'all and our good family in the chat, like I said, I can't thank y'all enough. So what way we gonna go out? We gonna go on a high note. And since most of these gangsters over here got bandanas and being all tough, have me and Callas looking like the wimps, because we ain't strapping it. But that's okay. We still gonna keep it gangster regardless. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for all the love and support. All the laughs that we're getting right now, which definitely helps your brother right here. Trust me. So let's go out with a killer note and just scream on these bastards once again, because we could do it like that. Want to kind of dedicate this one to Ryan Johnson, because this was the joint. This was the joint that started off my channel anyway. So let's do it. Yeah. You want to break it down? Keep it gully for all these bandana wearing tough guys.
Thank you, Chris.
Shit. Chris Stanley, 199 super sticker. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Now check it. You want Abu Nas to just get crazy? Alright, we gonna get crazy. All these haters to the left gonna know what's next. Dedicated to everyone in the chat. Y'all know what this is. Alright, let's take it down. Don't you ever try to defy the Most High. You'll get baptized in the fire as you die. Your lies only got you as far as you can hide. You just got exposed, now it's time to testify. Can't understand why the Dark Council lied. Holding this shit down, you lucky to survive. Wisdom and knowledge my crew will provide. We'll keep your bitch ass from being crucified. Don't you fret, cause there's hope for you yet. First you must repent, then gain my respect. Your best bet is never select the option to go against the best on the set. You didn't have a clue of the souls we collect. That's when we bring your ass to your final rest. 6 feet under where the people will forget that your stupid ass was even a threat. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. Dark Council is back in town. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down. Or put your ass in the ground. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. Dark Council is back in town. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down. Or we'll put your ass in the ground. Witness your destruction, you fraud. You acted like you pushed us too far. Set up on this bit to get your soul scarred. Wicked like the sword, resurrect your God. Breaking you down like a master fraud. Lyrical ascension, kneel before Zod. You wanna save or you wanna die hard? I'll make it so like I'm Jean-Luc Picard. Phantom zone awaits you, that's where you burn. Other lackeys you train, they will get their turn. They never learn, no need to be concerned. You know that I know respect must be earned. Kill 'em in the streets, make my life complete. When I speak, you bitches cannot critique. The dawn is a law, got that new technique that will bless the live streams with all things that you need. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. Dark Council is back in town. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down. Or we'll push your ass in the ground. Hold it down. Dark Council is back in town. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down. Or we'll put your ass in the ground. Every Tuesday night we will reign supreme. You think you can test us living in a dream? Wake the fuck up and look at our team. The baddest 6-man team that you ever seen. Your wife know what's up, but your moms wanna fuck. They fighting each other, but we gotta break them up. We said there's enough of us to go around. They started smiling cause they love how that sound. Me, Fatal Drunk, Damaj and I, Callus and Mark, we will never be denied. Leave us alone and let us proceed to rock the live stream and set the haters free. I see you all in purgatory, floating in limbo for all eternity. We want them back on earth and down on their knees, where they will answer to dark counsel for their deeds. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. Dark counsel is back in town. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down, or we'll put your ass in the ground. Hold it down. Dark counsel is back in town. Hold it down. Turn your frown upside down. Hold it down. You better not make a sound. Hold it down, or we'll put your ass in the ground. Hold it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to send you out the right way. Hold it down. And we know the Dark Council will be back next week. And next week, yes, we are all traveling to the Abu Nas Rehabilitation Center, where where in my house it is no holds barred. Everything goes, from the panties to the pantyhose, to the bandanas to the Wonderama pajamas. This is where it's going to be at. This is where you're going to relax. And we gonna get it cracking one more time. Fatal J, it's on you, brother. Take us away.
I want to thank everybody so much for coming out to the show. It makes me feel all good and lovely in the inside. Thank you so much for people who donated to the channel. We appreciate that.
Remember,
we'll get you.
The Dark Council is for you.
The people.
And let me tell you something before I leave. Don't join those weak Jedis. This is who you need to join.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.